I think so, yeah.
Check me again. There
You're
we
good.
go. Thank you, PH.
There we go.
For letting me know. Yes. Sorry about that, gang. No big deal. So we'll start over from the top. Welcome. That's what I said. I said welcome. Welcome to Rollvember here on Roll20, where we're celebrating all things holiday and supporting charity, which is pretty cool. And we're doing that by playing games and rolling dice, which has been going on through the 28th. I want to make sure I get that right, but there'll be something every day, basically. So tune in. We all know, hopefully, you're staying safe this holiday season. You're going to need something to watch. And boy, have we got a slew of entertainment for you. And I think we'll learn a little bit more about that in our game today here in just a second. But I want to talk about our charity, which is Code 2040. There'll be some information in chat, so you can learn a little bit more about them. And we've got a bar here at the top that's kind of showing you our the Roll20's goal, which is that they're matching donations up to $50,000, which is huge. So every dollar you put in gets matched. So double the impact, y'all. That's math. There's some math for you. Heads up warning. We do math on this show, both for charity and when we roll dice. This is a math positive zone.
Don't be alarmed. There will be math.
There will be math today. But we are so excited that you're here. I'm Dot. I'm the Twitch producer for Kobold Press, and we're here today for a little one-shot that I've worked up called the Holiday Beast Bash. And I'm going to tell you all about the Holiday Beast Bash, but I think you really need to meet those that weren't invited to the Holiday Beast Bash. I think you really need to get to know our party, so we can figure out what could they possibly have done to not get an invite to the greatest Beast Bash of the year. And we'll go counterclockwise. So Drak, you're up first. Tell us who you are and who you're playing.
Hi, I'm Drak or Draconics. I use he, him pronouns, and today I'm playing Elric, an Aarakocra sorcerer, warlock. I think the reason why he didn't get invited was probably because the last show he was in, he's a stage magician, by the way, and the last show he was in, someone commented on his height. He's relatively short. He's very short for an Aarakocra, bordering like the small category, and someone called him like a pipsqueak. And well, when you call Elric a pipsqueak, he kind of blows up, and he just clocked it was a half-orc, by the way. He just fluttered up and clocked the half-orc in the face.
Wow.
And that's most likely why he was invited to this party. Word spreads pretty fast.
Yeah. He either, I'm sure the word that spread was that you can't take a joke, but we all know it's really just because you stand up for the little guy. True hero.
Exactly.
Lauren.
Hey everybody, I'm Lauren. I'm ThatSaltyGinger over on Twitter, one of your Roll20 mods and all of that jazz. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm also half of Salty Sweet Games here on Twitch. Today I am playing a ratfolk monk / chef named Remerol Lagasse. And this is not a reference to anything. It's a completely original character. And, maybe don't at Pixar about it.
Yeah, don't
do that. Yeah. The reason that Rem, who uses any and all pronouns, was not invited is because, nobody thinks that a rat should, be putting their paws in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? And it's very hurtful. That's all. But I will get into this party. I want you to know that right now. I'm going to get into the party. I'm going to put my little paws all over the cake. And then I'm going to bust out of the cake. So it's going to be an exciting time. I hope you're ready.
I feel like we're learning so much about why they all are mad they didn't get invited to the party. Trooper.
I am Trooper SJP, and you can find me here on the Twitches at Trooper SJP, and I GM RPGs, and I play in a bunch of RPGs, and on my channel I play video games, which usually means I'm on the waiting screen.
I was
while
gonna say, I like that it's
distracted.
hypothetical. You hypothetically.
The games are there. I just tend to talk about everything else instead before we get to the game. Then it's been 2 hours. It happens. But today I'm playing Larry, the lizard folk singer, And cheers. Cheers to you, everybody. This is definitely not alcohol in this mug, because I'm never drunk on stage. It's not a thing. Cheers. But the thing is, I am really one of the best singers ever. And so, like, not getting invited is probably just like an oversight, because when I'm on stage, whenever I get there, it's like, it's glorious. I just, I think I'm out. Where's my manager? Wait. Oh.
And Larry, now we know why Larry didn't get an invite.
Oh my goodness.
And B. B, tell us who you are and who you play.
Oh, heck. Well, hello, everybody. My name is B Zelda. My pronouns are they, them. You can catch me on Twitter is @B_Zelda. I'm a podcaster, streamer, and terrified to be amongst this group. Let me tell you, my name is Neodane Stormhide, and let's just say I control all these folks, much to my dismay. I try to schedule them shows, and I don't get phone calls back. We've been kicked out of places non-stop. Every place we go, we get kicked out, and I can't figure out why. It's simply outrageous. I mean, last time, sure, the short one punched somebody, and now they have to include it in his contract that we can't. You really just can't say words that are small around him. He gets very, very distracted, and it's bad for business. And then Rem's hands are everywhere. I don't know where they go. It's just 1 minute they're in front of me, and next they're touching things that they really shouldn't. And when you put that in people's contracts, it makes them not really want to hire you. It's bizarre. And I don't really want to talk about Larry because I have to go find some alcohol for him. And for reference, sorry, I'm a Minotaur monk.
Oh, I suppose I didn't mention I was a bard and also a lizard folk.
Okay, so, wow.
I think I also forgot to mention that, because I guess my character is totally not a reference. It's totally just completely original, but like...
Just like mine.
Yeah, exactly. But like his right arm is made of adamantine. It's like a prosthetic arm made of metal, and his left leg is also made of a press.
Were there any sacrifices that you had to do to get to...
Elric doesn't like to talk about it,
Did you come back through time to save everybody?
No.
No comment.
I'm just changing my name to Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor.
If I tell you, I have to
lounge
kill you.
lizard.
So, here they are, our intrepid crew. A somewhat metal Aarakocra, a chef mouse. I'm gonna say mouse. A lizard folk bard, and a minotaur manager. Monk, yes. Technically, but you're their manager, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's my true title, thank you.
That's your true title. Well, here they are, our intrepid crew. And our game today takes place in Midgard. Midgard is vast and huge world, but once a year, the best of the beasts gather. That's going to be hard to say. Gather for a holiday bash unlike any other. It's said that what happens at the Beast Bash must stay at the Beast Bash. And if you manage to get an invite, you're assured pretty much an invite for life. But for whatever reason, you still haven't gotten that one chance, that one invite. You don't know what goes on beyond the walls of this party. And what makes it even more difficult is that each year the party is held in a different location. This assures that the riffraff stays out, and that, I don't know, party bashes like the one that you're, about to do, don't happen. But all of you have received good word from a local hare folk. He's a rabbit folk.
Oh, hair, like H-A-R-E.
H-A-R-E, not like,
gotcha.
not like
Cousin
girl.
It.
Yeah. Not like
I would have
Cousin
accepted
It.
both.
That's what I thought. Cousin It.
I literally thought that was...
We were just kind of on track, really.
That's a different hare folk from a different part of Midgard. But this hare folk comes bumbling up to all of you. You can hear its large feet thumping on the cold ground, snow everywhere. And he says, I found it. I know where they're having the party.
No, no way. Where are they having the party?
Well, you have to
You
pay.
know where they're having the party. Spit it out already. Spit it out.
But you haven't paid your half of the deal.
What was our half
Wait,
again?
wait, what?
What
my
did we
heart-
promise this person?
Did we make a
Careful.
deal?
Not in my contract.
That you would get me in when you got in.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
How, listen to this incredible logic. How will we get you in until we know where it is?
Mm.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I heard from my sister's aunt, which is like what? Also the same aunt.
It would still be an aunt. Correct?
So,
That's still your aunt.
That the event was taking place in the Twisted Wreath. You're welcome to roll a history if you would like to see if anybody knows what the Twisted Wreath is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Twisted
sure.
Wreath.
Yeah, I've definitely heard of that.
Oh
place.
yeah, nice
Okay,
7.
I'm gonna
That's
switch
my
over.
favorite.
17?
Get a look here. Look, sees.
Oh, no.
These die rolls.
Oh.
All right. So it looks like okay. Larry.
I know it.
Huh?
Larry,
What?
you know it, and definitely Neodane knows it.
I know everything.
The Twisted Wreath is a beautiful garden. Labyrinth is technically a qualifying term, but it's not as organized as your average labyrinth. It is more like a twisted grove, and it's said to be managed by a group of corrupt pixies.
Oh,
Yes.
they are lovely. Mhm.
But you would know that this year's party is being planned not by the corrupted pixies. This must just be the location. This year's party is being planned by, what is her name? The Mistress of Midnight Teeth. Yes.
Ooh.
Gross.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Say it again, but slower.
Yes. The Mistress of Midnight Teeth. Here she is. She's actually a gnome, and you would know that she is one of the infamous blue-haired gnomes. The blue-haired gnomes have a little bit of a guild. They're usually barbers and tailors, but she's kind of the head lady, and she's in charge of this year's festivities, which means that there'll be something else if she's running it. How about that?
I think I do recall her too. One time I signed a contract with her. It was a bit of an NDA, but I'll talk about it if
Oh yeah. You should always talk about NDAs to your close personal friends.
Oh,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Basically, all of her teeth are fake. All of them.
Whoa.
Takes other people's teeth and puts them in her mouth.
Why would you do?
She
I
hosts
don't.
fantastic parties. It has to do with the teeth, and I don't get it.
That's, I didn't think you were going to go there, kitten. I thought we were going to go to a different place, but...
Oh, no, nonsense. She's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I just thought of when you said fake teeth, I just thought like, hey, hip cat with like fake teeth made out of gold, but no, it's just somebody else's teeth.
That
Nonsense.
is very. I don't have teeth,
I'm into it.
and I'm fine. Why does she?
Oh, she won't be into you then. She's got a thing for folks with teeth.
Oh, how nice for me. And Rem smiles into both of their hands and like slicks back their little rat folk hair. All right. I guess we have 2 reasons for going now.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking that our invitation just got lost in the mail. Neodane, you're a manager. Just where'd they go?
Oh, they're definitely lost in the mail. It's just maybe in a couple hours. When is the party? Is the party in a couple hours?
Yes, it would be this eve. I will say this is probably midday. You would have just enough time. The good news is, Neodane, it's not too far away, in terms of travel.
I think perhaps our invitations would just be at the door,
Oh yeah.
We'll show up and flash some paper that look like invitations, and they'll just let us in. I mean, look at us.
I mean, we look very good. We definitely look very good.
We are the party.
You know what? Yeah, sure. But Neil Dane, you might have to like hide me because I'm pretty sure I've probably like.
Oh, you are
definitely knocked a
absolutely
few
not
treats.
allowed. No, there's like a war out for you. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wanted posters, you can see them everywhere.
yeah, but
Yeah,
Elric's
it's,
like
well, I guess
my buddy.
bad side as well.
I'll just hide them under my skirts. It's fine.
Okay. Because I
Yes.
mean, when I'm on stage, I want to do the banter, you know, like, hey, is there somebody? Elric, hey, now how was your day? You know, I just flew in and my arms are tired. You know, that kind of.
What's that?
Right, the crowd loves that
Joel.
banter.
Yes.
We'll scratch that from the scene.
Okay.
Wait.
routine.
It should have been Elric's arms are tired because Aarakocra, right? I mean, that's.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll just
Okay,
switch it.
I
Yeah.
see what you. Okay, yeah.
Right.
No, yeah.
wow. Your jokes just get better and better.
Thanks. I was thinking about just being a stand-up comedian as well as a singer.
Oh no, dear, no. We'll talk about that one. You know, we'll discuss that one. Never.
Okay. Oh, hey. Did you see my shoes?
You wear shoes?
I don't know.
I never see you wearing
never
shoes.
seen
So I
you
just
with shoes.
assumed you know.
Yeah, I
had any.
definitely have not seen your shoes. I did not touch them, so I don't want you to worry about that.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
maybe I don't need shoes. Do I need pants?
Oh, please put pants on.
It is
Okay.
technically the fanciest beast party of the year. Pants are bare minimum.
You know, it helps. If you could all just put on better clothes, you all look like you just popped out of a cake, really. It's not a good look, Ram. It's not.
Oh, that's just some leftovers. I like to leave, some leftovers, some crumbs in my fur so I can see how the taste changes from hour to hour. It's important to know if you're a chef,
Rem,
which I am, most definitely.
Rem,
Understanding the health and safety concerns.
just
Yeah.
look. Just could you come a little closer?
Yeah, I would love to.
Wait. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my biscuit, not like the the southern biscuit, not like the British biscuit.
Well, you know, that was good. What sauce was on that? It was
Oh, just so much butter. Just
that's what I like about you, Rem. Whenever I'm hungry, you know, when it's just like,
Right.
I just reach out, touch someone, your fur, and there's food there.
I'm a snack, you know?
You
I'm
are.
a walking, talking snack with 3 C's.
Hey Rem, have you ever considered doing the stand-up thing instead of Larry? Because that was actually a pretty good one.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I have many skills. I have many skills.
Look, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that, like, I have an idea. We could just call ourselves the Rat Pack. And then-
classic.
Right? And then we just
Totally original.
yeah.
I think that one, we might get hit with some copyrights.
Yeah, I think that one's taken, isn't it?
No. It's fine. It's fine.
I feel like that
Rat
one's
Pack?
taken.
Rat
Rat
Pack.
Pack. That's good because, of course, we all serve the Rat King in our own ways. So I like this.
I'm an Aarakocra. I can fly.
Yes.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
the least. I'm okay.
I've stepped on a
Yeah.
rat once.
I mean, I've caught a rat before.
Right? I think I was there.
I
Ate
don't
it
need
after.
to know about your past.
I mean, okay, I was a little
okay.
bit. I was.
I ate rat once for dinner.
I don't need to know this. You know.
But not you.
Right.
It is about
a
this
logic.
time. I imagine you're walking and talking. Like, this
Oh,
conversation
yeah.
is definitely
Yeah.
happening on the road to this party.
Yes.
You're not sure if you brought the right pants. It's too late now. No turning back. And
I'm not
Um,
wearing pants.
wearing
they're
his fancy
revealing
cloak, it's
their
fine.
past transgressions to the ratfolk, and it's about this time, and I would think it's actually Rim. You're lowest to the ground. You're small. You can feel the vibrations on the dirt under the snow as something is coming up very quickly behind you.
I turn around.
You
And
turn.
I jump out. I jump into the air.
You turn around and jump, and what you see coming at a very fast pace, and maybe all of you turn when Rim jumps and
My
turns.
tail is
What
shooting
the-
up in the air.
Is a. They're kind of like deer, but they're way scarier. They're large, antlered creatures, kind of long, draping fur, red eyes, and there's about 6 of them strapped to a carriage or like a sled of some kind that's being pulled on the snow, and you can hear the thumping of their feet. They are not slowing down, even though all of you stand in the middle of the road.
Oh my Rat King, that's terrifying. I'm gonna try to jump out of the way.
All right, let's get a dex check from anybody that wants to dodge
Sure.
it. Also
Yeah,
take
I'm
an
definitely
acrobatics if
dodging.
you want to tell me how you acrobatically get out
yeah,
of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
26!
move for anybody.
Okay, this will be interesting.
Oh,
Even
23.
better.
Oh no.
Okay.
I see all the acrobatics and I try to follow along, but I'm super drunk.
Oh no.
Like I crawl up Lori and like, somersault off of
Yeah.
his shoulder.
Here's what these guys look like. I made it really big, the token. Oh, wait, you're not on that page, are you, players? My apologies.
I can
No,
see it,
but
but
I
I've
can
got the
see. Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay.
That's
Ooh.
that's what's kind of running down the path carrying this dark carriage. And okay, if you attempted, so that's good. Okay, so Elric and Larry,
Ram.
you managed. Oh no, Larry, you don't. You turn into a snowball as you kind of tumble down the embankment of the side of this road. You do manage to get out of the way technically, but you're now cold and drunk, and your clothes are kind of wet from the snow.
What? Oh.
Yes, the other 2 that choose to dodge do great. You both kind of step out of the way.
So
but
good.
it is Neodane who stands the ground here. What is your
Like a
goal?
Just to make them stop.
To see if
I'm
you
not
can make them stop.
moving.
Ooh, do you want to try to? This is like an intimidation type thing? Are you trying
Kinda-
to? Yeah,
it's
you can
intimidation.
absolutely, totally intimidate them. Absolutely.
They're not scarier than me. My horns are better than theirs.
Oh, I'm so here for this.
Oh no.
Oh.
So everybody at home, this is about the time where I'm going to let you know every $50 you donate gives an advantage to one of these players. This is one of those prime times where having say that advantage would have been real sweet.
Would have been nice.
Would have been real
Would have
sweet.
been nice.
So when you donate, there'll be a link in chat. You can start by giving some advantages to the PCs. As you go up, we've got a $100 and a $250 goal as well, which, tell me if you start dropping those things in, because that's going to get really interesting real fast. You can see them there on the screen for anybody that wants to read what you can get. So a 10 is not great. These beasts, these hooved beasts, skid because they're going to run into you. It's less of you intimidating them and more of they thought they could get you off the road and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And they come to a skidding halt and they kind of bang into one another, and the sled rocks and begins to tip as if it is going to slide off the embankment.
Oops. Oh well.
I yell from wherever I have somersaulted. Hey, we were walking here!
I'm gonna so Elric kind of like claps his palms together and places his hand on the ground, and I'm gonna use mold earth to like
Oh,
to balance the sleigh from stop it from like falling over.
okay.
Just instinctively do that.
I love it. Yeah, this piece of kind of cold earth pops out of the ground and catches the edge of this kind of carriage and sets it upright. It like tips back and forth as it settles, and you hear from the inside this like.
What was that about?
Elric, is that you?
The door to
No,
this
that wasn't
carriage
me.
slams open, and standing there is a very large toad. He wears a crown on his head. He is, in fact, the Toad King. You say he wears a crown. It's actually part of his skin. It, like, comes up like a crown head, but he's a Toad King. And he's right here. I can show him. He's so cute. Look at him. There he is. And he's like...
I don't understand.
What happened here?
What
We were
happened
gonna ask
here
you the
is you
same
almost
question.
hit us.
It sounds to me like you were in the middle of the road.
We'll be in the middle
Elric,
of-
isn't this where people walk?
I usually fly, so I should be asking you. Is this where people walk?
Oh. Rem, isn't this where people walk?
Yeah, this is the walk-in space, or scurrying also is acceptable.
Laurie, is it? Oh. This is where people walk.
There's infrastructure problems in like old times, like now. So like there's not sidewalks, so yes, we walk here.
Who's rolling the persuasion check?
Me.
Oh, is the
Why not?
okay? Go for it. Go for it, Larry. Give us that. Give us that persuasion. That drunk persuasion.
I walk up to the toad with the crown.
Oh.
You're beautiful.
Oh.
You're beautiful. This was auspicious. I feel like the toad with his crown deer.
Oh, yes.
He's so majestic. It's our honor to go meet you and go to the Beast Bash. Please forgive us for the bother. Hey.
Oh, that'll be 20 gold now, please.
What? What? No, I didn't want to listen. No, stop it.
Oh, but you did.
His throat kind of like out as he gets frustrated, and he says, "I will consider this transgression in the past." Here, and he throws some gold to the snow.
Oh, hey.
But he says, "But you're not coming as my guest to the party."
Thank you for inviting us as your guest to the party.
And he
That's
slams
great.
the carriage door, and you see the little ice goblin on top, like, yip, yip. And the creatures take off again in the direction that you were all headed.
Put our name on the guest list. Ooh.
Well, that was wonderful, Laurie. You got us some gold. Now I'm just going to pocket that. Thank you very much.
We were just gonna. Okay. Okay, that was very good. What just happened?
I think that went well.
Yeah, that was a gig.
Yeah.
Done and done.
So yeah,
That-
the
it's
performer
that
gets
easy?
10% and the agent gets the rest, if I recall. That's how that works, right? Yeah.
That's
good.
the
Oh,
contract that they
sounds
signed.
sounds
10%
great,
alcohol.
Yes.
Yes, that's how we pay them.
No, and.
Oh.
Right?
What? I've never even-
10% and alcohol.
We'll talk about negotiations.
Maybe you all turn to continue the path. You're not far now. On foot, it'll
Okay.
still take you a little longer. But as you turn, the trees overgrow this path kind of in that arched type way. And down at the end of this forest perspective of a road, you see a figure, large and furry. It stands upright, similar to maybe a human, but it carries, like its back is a little arch, maybe like that of an ape. It has big hands and feet, and it walks across and stops and looks at all of you in this awkward position, and then continues across the road like it's headed to the party.
Hold on a second. Wait, I haven't seen this guy in years. Wait,
Let it-
is that Large Toe? I'm pretty sure it's Large Toe.
It's Large Toe.
Right.
Large Toe the Sasquatch.
You know him.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Darling,
very
go
glad.
get him.
No.
Yeah. Talk to him. That could be
no.
our way into the party.
No, I
His
don't think. I
size is
think.
brilliant.
I think if anything, him seeing me, he'll make sure we don't get into the. We kind of had a fit, like, okay, you know how I
Oh,
like
are
punch
you
someone in
no
the
longer-
face?
Oh,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that wasn't the first time I punched someone in the face. Like, actually, now that I think about it, I've been in many violent. I
Didn't
have.
you punch me in the face once?
When you met, I was there.
Yeah.
I don't really remember this guy.
If we're gonna talk to Large Toe, I think maybe you should. I'm gonna just hang out back here. Just don't mention my name.
I'm worried. Well, Laurie, get to work.
Large toe.
Are you trying? He kind of disappeared back into the brush. Are you trying to call him out, or are you gonna try to track him?
Call him out while walking,
call out
because we're walking
Sasquatch.
and talking.
You're like, I know you're there. Okay, you go to the edge of the wood. What do you say? And then you can roll, I guess, a persuasion.
I'm persuasive. Larry. No, that's my name. Large toe. Large toe. Hello. Hey. Large toe. I'm your friend. We met at that party. So was Mrs. Gotrocks, her party. It's been so. Where are you? I can't see you. You're very mysterious. Like, it's hard to capture you in an image. Just grainy. Is that me? Is anybody else seeing grainy?
No, it's me as well. I think my prescriptions. I might need to actually wear my glasses a bit more. I don't know.
Elric said that we should mention his name.
No.
Large
About-
toe.
30 feet off into, like, down the embankment and into the woods, you see this figure kind of in the shadows, and it stops again in that awkward position as if it's mid-walk. Its hands kind of draped large and limp, and it looks at you, and you hear its voice ring out, this kind of booming voice, and it says, "Do not call me by my name."
I will then call you by my name. You can be Larry and I'll be Larry. Larry the Sasquatch.
Why do you stop my great stride to the Beast Bash?
Because we're going to the Beast Bash with you.
This is the point where it breaks its stance, like cocks its head like a dog trying to figure something out. And it goes, "I find this to be probably not true.
I think I
Who
will
are
have
you?"
shuffled forward at that point.
Yeah, all of you can see him like down there in the woods looking at you.
I'm here to represent Laurie. Rather, we should ask, who are you?
Also Laurie.
Oh,
Great. I'm
okay.
scrambling up a tree.
That's the other agent. Don't mind them. They will be watching.
There are many of you.
So many. We are
Elric.
legion.
Oh,
We're really only 4, but yeah.
Elric is hiding
Legion.
behind a bush right now.
You
Just
are
like,
going to
super-
party?
Yes, the 4 of us.
We like to party. We like to party.
And there's more of that where we're going.
I simply am here to meet Hodag.
Us too.
Yes.
Yep.
Y'all are totally lying to him.
Are we lying or are we
Do
just
any
like
of you even know what a Hodag is?
No.
Nope.
No, what is
Not a
it?
clue.
Tell
What
us.
is
If
it?
you tell us, we would know.
Would know. All right, meta-wise, you would know that the Hodag is a Midwestern American folklore creature called the Hodag. This is the Hodag right here. It's kind of like the Mothman. It's like a localized a folk tale. Just like Sasquatch. So it seems that Sasquatch and the Hodag are supposed to be meeting up. You all, just like Sasquatch, have only ever heard of the Hodag. Whether or not you've actually seen one.
Yes, the Hodag. We love to see them, and we really, really want to meet them. It's been...
We had lunch with the Hodag once. Champagne brunch, wasn't it? I think. It was,
You know Hodag?
Rem, tell us about the story when we hung out with them.
I would love to tell you all about it, Manager Stormhide. So here's the thing. I made the most delicious beetle bacon that you have ever tasted in your life, all right? There were oats. There were pancakes, okay? There was syrup. I'm not going to tell you where I got the syrup. I don't like to reveal my sources all the time. But there was also, what else? There was jam. Definitely
it wasn't
made from
maple syrup.
berries.
It was not maple syrup.
No, I didn't say it was. I said I couldn't reveal my sources, and I'm not going to. But it was a beautiful breakfast. What was I trying to tell Him? Oh, right. Hodag. Yeah, Hodag
Yes.
was there. He ate the whole spread. He loved it so much, and he took my face, my little rat face, my whiskers twitch. He took my rat face and in his hands, and he said, "I'm gonna make you an offer that you can't refuse." And the offer was that he wanted me and my friends who were at that very breakfast to go to this party, you know? My little
Dad
nose
wants to
twitches.
go to party.
Yeah.
Correct.
And he wants us to go to the party too. That's the key element of all this.
Well, then we can wait for Hodag.
At
Together.
the party?
No, I mean Hodag here.
Nonsense.
How
Not
can
the
we
party.
prepare his favorite mimosa if we're not at the party ahead of him, though?
Who's rolling the deception?
Oh God, not me.
I feel like it's Rem. I don't know. I feel like
I should probably do
That's-
it. I'll do it.
Rem's got to roll that deception.
of that
I got
story.
nothing. I
You,
got
so-
nothing.
you sold him on
I
those
lie a lot.
pancakes. Or
I
that's
know.
awful.
Beetle.
Oh wait, let me. You know, I can actually.
Beetle
Hey, Rem.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I love you. You know, I mean, you're beautiful. And
Yeah, I know.
You're beautiful.
Uh-huh.
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
It's true. I hope that inspired you. I just
It
hope you
did.
take a D8 inspiration right there.
I would
right
love to. I would
Okay, you
love
take
to
a D8, and I'm going to
it.
give you advantage because all your friends have helped you with this lie. Every one of them.
It still completely.
It still just bombs you.
17.
Okay, a
Okay,
17.
that's pretty damn
Plus,
good.
plus
Okay.
a D8.
Oh, yeah. Plus the D8.
I give you an inspiration.
Oh!
Whoa.
Okay, a
25.
And then it
25.
explodes. And then it,
Yeah,
in
except
D&D,
not in this game, right?
Right?
It's an exploding game, right? No. So this Sasquatch, like, oh, and he kind of plucks Rim from his face, and he puts your very gently into his very large Sasquatch hand, and he says, "Fine, supposed to meet Hodag here," and he points at a tree, and you can see it says S Heart H.
Oh.
They're rooting their romance. It's true.
Yeah, you're messing up this Hodag Sasquatch shipping happening.
Oh no.
But he goes, but I go with you. You seem very sure of yourself.
Thank you. I am. I'm I'm small maybe in size, but I'm big where it counts.
I relate with this.
Mm.
He says, come, we have long traveled through woods.
That's what they said. Am I late on the joke?
And then he goes, stops.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride on his shoulder.
Yeah, he walks very slow and he freezes every time he hits that motion, just in case somebody sees him.
Oh god. Elric kind of like.
Yeah, Elric. Do
Yeah,
you
he-
want to get under my skirts? Honestly, it's just
Yes.
like 25 layers of skirts, so you can pick to be in between any layer you like.
I like the colors of like 18 and 19, so I think I'm gonna slip under there.
Good,
Okay.
good. Cyan and turquoise. Beautiful choices.
I think they really like accentuate my eyes, you know. Okay. And he's like, he just hides underneath Nudane's skirt just to make sure that Large Toe doesn't see.
I know as a player I'm not supposed to do this, but like, do you need a roll to see how well Elric succeeds? I'm sorry.
I mean, if you're going with it, I would say you're pretty successful at finagling your way through the multiple layers of skirt.
Dot.
Yeah.
We just got a $200 anonymous donation in honor of fairness and respect. Advantage for all.
Advantage for
Whoa,
all.
okay, thank you.
Everybody taking advantage. Thank you, anonymous donor. First off, thank you for your holiday love and sharing your charity with the world. And thank you for saving this crew from their own demise, which is ensured to come. Your holiday spirit brings joy to us all. Thank you. Okay.
Take that advantage in the form of a little token that I'll put
Oh,
right here on
an
my
actual
desk.
token.
Yeah, right here on my desk.
So yeah,
Nice.
I'll let you all mark your advantage. And in this case, I know usually you only get to keep like one inspiration, but we'll let you bank them because it's easy. For today, anyways. And that that brings up the next question, which is at 250, for anybody else out there feeling real saucy about it, you can party foul the crew, which means put a massive obstacle in their way from achieving whatever goal they're currently at. So we will party foul the whole group. Or you can give them a gift. There's a gift bag, basically. And in that gift bag will be a magical item that, I mean, it might hinder them depending on how they use it, but it's meant to help them. So we're trying to be kind. So there's shenanigans that you can continue to add to. And then at $100, you're welcome to donate another monster to the party, because I got a whole list here. Oh, I can show you all this. Look, I did my homework, everybody. Look at me. Look at this. So all of these monsters are out of the Tome of Beasts 2, and they're prepped. They could show up at any time to this party. The ones on the board are already there. And then
Avalanche Screamer.
Yeah, an Avalanche Screamer. Those things are
please.
nasty.
That sounds very nice.
Where are if those are all the beasts that are at the bash? Where are our tokens? Why are they not there?
Yeah,
that's weird.
I
We should
can't
do the
imagine why.
bash.
Maybe it's because you didn't get an invitation.
Whoa, okay.
And as you walk very slowly, you feel a little bit more warmed at the heart traveling with this Sasquatch. He talks of his walks through the woods and how his life purpose is to simply be caught on camera at a distance when it's only blurry. And how he accidentally fell in love with something called the Hodag. And they're going to this party together for the first time ever. And
I sing his theme song while we're walking.
the Sasquatch theme song?
Yeah.
That's what seems like?
Yeah. You know, Mr. Bigfoot. Who do you think you are, Mr. Bigfoot? You're always going to get Hodak's love. Yeah. That's what
It's
And we do charge him for that.
we do. He kind of like he reaches in a pocket and pulls out a gold coin for all of you. As you begin to near the party, and you can tell because you can kind of start to hear music on the horizon. You can start to hear the sounds of voices. You can start to hear laughter and so forth and so on. And ahead of you, a crowd emerges, and you can see these high walls of this garden. You can't see what's on the other side of it, obviously, but these tall walls. And Sasquatch goes, "Oh, where is Hodag?"
Probably inside old bean. You know, inside.
Inside.
Yeah, it's probably inside. You just hear from near the sky.
Then you hear from behind, "Large Toe, how dare you leave me standing in the woods?"
Oh, damn.
You turn around to this Hodag. Sorry, tickle. Every time I say it. There it is. There's the Hodag for all of you. And this Hodag is like, "I've been standing in the cold for the last hour."
Hodag! It's so good to see you.
But they said
No,
we were
yeah,
supposed
come
to
on
be
in.
here.
We're so glad. That was such a weird mix-up. Oh, that's so funny.
Roll a deception.
Yeah, sure. I can. What? No, there's just a
Roll a deception.
10. Just
10.
weird. I
She
feel
goes,
like I have.
"I don't know any of these creatures,
Oh, I'm backing away.
but
I
I
don't know them
sure
either."
know you, Large Toe, and I know that tonight you're not getting any dances." And he goes, but Hodag," and begins to kind of trail off as the Hodag swishes their
I'm going
scaly
to cast
body.
a spell.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Who are you
I'm-
casting it in general or on someone?
On Hodag.
Okay.
I'm going to cast a spell. It's a cantrip. You know, it's cool.
Okay. Nothing extreme.
No. Lesser charm on Hodag. Oh.
Okay. What does the Hodag have to roll?
It is a wisdom saving throw, spell DC 14.
The Hodag rolled a 4.
And I say, "You and the night and the music tell me that you two shall be okay. When you go beast bash haunting, it's okay. Hey, Hodag, just like
She
it's so
stops
cute.
swishing the tail, or they stop swishing the tail, and the Sasquatch kind of catches up, and they turn around and they go, I may not
What?
know them, but at least they know how to woo a girl.
No, I'm like Cyranoing de Bergerac it's
That's
This
exactly
is all
it.
what this large toe told me to tell you, that he loves you. He loves you madly, truly,
told them
madly,
that?
deep.
Ooh.
Yes.
And they kind of have a moment, and she says, oh, Sashi, you sure know how to make my spikes stand on end. Come on, I'll give you that dance. And the two of them, I say they walk hand in hand. It's like paw and claw. And you see them get up to the gate. This is the first time you actually kind of witness somebody get to enter the party. There's a
We're just
small
gonna go
gap.
with them.
You're gonna.
Just
Are you
just
doing it
go with
stealthily?
Yeah,
them.
like
No, we're just walking in with them. Like we're just
right
part of this-
behind
I
them,
have
you know,
not
like glue.
exited this Sasquatch's shoulder. So, yes, I
I'm
am.
gonna start sneaking about though.
Okay. Anybody that would like to stay in like a sneak mode or would like to sneak
Okay.
up, roll a stealth. Everybody else
Okay.
can try to play it off.
You know what? I think I'm not expecting Neodane to like suddenly sneak off. So I think they leave and then you just leave Elric exposed. So what?
Ooh, spicy,
So,
tasty.
He's just gonna keep walking, not knowing that
Nice.
Neodane is gone, and it's like just
You walk
No one
right
can
up
see me.
there. Yeah. Let's see. A 12. Okay, so the good news is, well, the bad news is there are guards around. The good news is a 27's really good. They definitely do not see you, Rim, at all. They have no idea that you're there. The 12, on the other hand, actually, let's go ahead. Larry, we're gonna have to get your deception because you're trying to just like stroll up and be part of their party.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just I feel like I should be able to like, I don't know.
You want to perform?
I just I just want to like make myself more exciting. I just don't think I have those spells though. But no, like I feel like there's like
So-
give yourself a, oh no, I do. I actually have a spell, but and this
do you?
is it's going to cause some trouble. It's cool though.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Shifting the Odds.
Okay.
And that is a spell that is from Kobold Press. It's
Yes.
from their Midgard Heroes book. And I can wrap myself in strands of chaotic energy, which I just think is drunkenness. And I gain advantage on the next attack roll ability check that I make.
Okay.
However, the one after that is going to be a disadvantage. So, because, you know, what you get, you also then
Yeah, get back in
lose.
fold. So
Yep.
take it with advantage. You can take this deception with advantage.
I will do that. And then, of course, then there's going to be chaos magic rolls because
Yeah, I'm
that
gonna
is
have you roll
also
a
my life.
D10,000.
Yeah.
10,000.
And then also a D100. There'll be a lot of rolling, I think.
No, I think I'm just gonna have you roll the D10,000 for your chaos magic because it'll be okay.
15.
A 15's not bad, but let's get the chaos magic that goes with it. And
Sure. 8,678.
8678. Oh my gosh, this is so bad.
Love it.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Also, do you want me
everybody
to
within
Do
50.
another chaos magic surge on the D100 as well, because I've got all of the tables.
For now, I think this is all we are going to be able to handle. All within 50 yards are tempted, simply tempted, to dabble in cannibalism.
Nice.
What?
So everybody has a moment where you're like, I could really go for some iron right now. Just some meat.
Can I? Okay, I think Ulrich just flies towards, because he still has a thing with, he's still a bit upset with Large Toe. You know,
Yeah.
he said that his like stage magic was awful. Like they threw some hands. You know, Ulrich got knocked out pretty quickly, but he still has fight in him. So I think he's gonna like just dive towards Large Toe and just peck at him. Just start pecking at the back.
Ellery, what are you doing? You're blowing my cover.
No, Large Toe, I still remember what you said in my show, you goddamn heckler. And he just keeps pecking
He
him.
goes, oh, and he's kind of like stomping, you know. The guard is like, everybody calm down, just calm down. We've got meat inside the party for everybody. Tasty meat inside the party.
I've eaten other rats before.
Me too.
No, I don't need to know that.
Oh,
Wait, no, I'm hiding. I'm on the back.
who said that? I don't know.
He says, well,
Hey.
the two of you gave me your invitation, so go on through. And he lets Large Toe and the Hodag through to the other side, but he puts
with
his
them.
large body, and he goes, oh, yeah, well, everybody, no matter who you're with, has to have an invitation.
Yeah,
You got an invitation?
I just showed it to you.
He goes, it's not an actual physical invitation.
Yeah,
Password? Do you have the password?
right. I showed you the password.
No, you have to
Feel like-
say it.
Wait, what?
Say the
Yeah,
password, sir.
I said it.
Did we hear
client?
Sasquatch say it? Large Toe? Who's
One
back?
of-
I am still on.
That's true. That's true.
true.
You could do. I will let you roll a perception with advantage here, Rem,
Okay. I'll try.
because you are on his shoulder.
Yeah. 13.
Okay, at 13. You're pretty sure the password is either. All right, Chad. I need a really good password.
Password is the password.
You're pretty sure you of three options. You have three options.
Yeah.
You think he
Love
said
it.
Christmas dinner,
Uh-huh.
chicken liver,
Mm.
Inner
or
winner.
I was not invited.
I think it's the last one.
I think it's-
Writing this down. Get my notes.
I think
And I already misspelled it.
I think Rem is just like so far away at this point that it just comes out. Christmas liver, not invited. That's it. That's all
Christmas
you
Little's
hear.
not invited. That's what
Christmas
you
liver.
heard. Liver not invited. That's what you heard.
Yep.
So, pinch his cheek.
You pinch solid ice. He's made of like sharp ice.
Larry, we don't usually touch other. Go ahead.
Yep. He goes, password.
I just
How
said
about-
it.
So how about this? I can do you. I'm a world famous magician, and I could. How about I
Yes.
entertain you with some magic,
It's
and
brilliant.
you let us through?
Oh, he goes, we don't have any use for a magician here. We have a puppeteer.
Oh,
And it's about
Wait.
this time, Elric. You puppeteer?
Wait, what?
Puppeteer? And from behind you, you can feel his presence. The greatest puppeteer in all the land. He is your arch nemesis. He gets all the gigs. Who likes puppets more than magic? Nobody. At least so you think.
Puppets are just ridiculous. Why would you? Puppets are for kids, okay? What people really like are when you pull like gold coins out from people's ears, or if they don't have ears, I guess horns. That's
Elric,
where the
Elric. He's booking shows and you're not.
cheats.
You hear his hooves step up from behind you, the jack of strings. And he says, your friends! They are right.
That's right. Wait, what?
What?
Aurora just kind of turns around, like looks up at him.
He's got that cheeky grin and that very well-groomed, like, goatee.
Oh, wow. Mustang. Mustang, the magician puppeteer. No, sorry. Mustang, the puppeteer. It is so lovely to see you.
It is not.
Would you be interested in signing this contract that just might
Wait.
sign your life away?
Neil Dane, don't. Why do you need to sign him? You have me. You don't need to sign him on.
As much as I would like to sit and put my John Hancock upon everything, I must into this party and assure that the masses are entertained by the dangling limbs of lifeless puppets.
And I'll go with you.
Wait, why are we all just okay with this? No, I am going to be entertaining this crowd, not you.
Well,
The bouncer, this ice creature, that he kind of whispers in his ear, and he says, he is the jack of all of strings. And he kind of walks through and into the party.
Wait.
I'm going to just try and like, just force my way past the bouncer.
You're gonna try to force your way past the bouncer? Okay, this will be interesting. Okay. The bouncer is looks kind of like this. So I'll give you this guy too. This is your bouncer. He's made of ice and he's very large. So you tell me. You can make a strength check or an athletics.
Oh no. I'll go with. Well, the thing is, my strength is a -1.
This will be great. He's gonna roll against your. It's okay. His strength is actually not that great either.
I'll go for flicks. 12.
A 12. He's going to try to. What is he? He's gonna try to reach out, and touch you with a shivering touch. With a 23.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, okay. No,
Wow.
yeah, that hits.
Okay. So, you try to kind of push past him. He's not a very large. What it actually is like a skeleton on the bottom and this kind of ghostly, frozen haunt on the top. As if the skeleton is haunted by some kind of ice ghost. And the ice ghost reaches out, but it is a skeletal hand that touches your arm. And as it does, you can feel the ice race down your arm, your bones, the meat and flesh, and it quickly turns to kind of like solid ice.
Okay.
He's gonna do some damage. He's gonna do 10 points of damage with the +2.
Ooh. Okay.
Yep. Don't forget, these monsters are the monsters I picked out, but all of you can add monsters by donating. More monsters, more chaos. And the more monsters that get into the party, the more it's going to make them very mad that they're not in this party. So, you know, so right now we have, well, let's see, who do we have? These folk are here. We definitely know, we have a ghast here. Yeah. Okay. I know who's next.
Inappropriate.
I know who's next. He stops you, to say the least.
I'm gonna look for a sort of like some sort of creature's gonna con up a beast who looks, I don't know, like they are, I don't know, not particularly wise, maybe. You know, like who's on their way up, who's heading towards us. Somebody who looks like they've got an invite.
I mean, everybody's got an invite except us.
Well, we've got one. You said they were coming.
Oh, I mean, it is in the mail. It's just a little late.
So I'm looking for somebody who looks like they're maybe not wise. And I'm going to cast a spell on them before they get to the gate.
Okay. Well, what you see coming up the hill towards the entrance of this in the snow is a large snowball. It's really, really big. And you can't see what's on the back side of it. But you know that something has to be pushing it because it's rolling unnaturally, like, forward.
I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Nice.
Oh, I just gotta get to this party with this ball. I just gotta get to the party with this ball. This ball's gotta get to the party. It's the best ball that I've made all year. It's gotta get to this party.
They're gonna say the password and I'm gonna hear it in my mind.
Okay. Do you take a step to the side as this massive ice beetle comes rolling this ball of snow and probably dung up to the party? That's what it looks like.
Ow.
There he is. He comes rolling this big old ball and he leans over. And what languages do you speak?
I speak like Southern trade tongue and Draconic, you know, common. All the languages.
All the languages. Yeah, you speak all the languages.
All three.
All three of these languages. This is and you are in its head.
Okay. Mind.
Yeah, you're in its mind. It kind of goes like, leans up, gives the password, it comes out to you in some kind of like deep speech, maybe. You're not entirely sure. Because I don't know that you speak deep speech.
I don't know if detect thoughts bypasses language. What does it say?
Does either.
Detect thoughts. What do you say? You surface thoughts. And then
surface thoughts.
And then as the second action, you can probe deeper, and then gain it's blah blah.
Okay. He leans up, and here's what you hear him say: "Must get the ball into the party. Ball is protecting the most precious thing. Must get that ball into the party." And he leans up.
Precious.
Yeah. And I say that he leans down to the beetle. The beetle gives the password. You're definitely sure it's chicken liver. You're sure. Yeah.
I'm certain.
You're certain of it, Larry. That it's chicken liver. And the bouncer, this guard at the door, cuts him off before he finishes the statement, the full password, and he says, "No need to explain yourself. I know what you carry. Quickly, to the tree!" And the beetle begins pushing this ball ever further into the party as if it is delivering something. I'm trying to do
that. I start making a snowball.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, Ricky just sitting there trying to defrost his arm. He's just using prestidigitation to like defrost it.
Elric.
Yeah.
The password is chicken liver.
Chicken. Okay, that's really offensive. Chicken liver. I feel very uncomfortable about that, but okay.
Oh, cause I feel like you should not punch them for being insensitive. Unless you want to. I don't,
Elric, we can't afford this. I want to go in there. Plus,
Okay.
has anybody seen Rem?
No.
No, one has.
Where is Rem?
We're gonna have to cut.
Rem's in the potty.
I was about to say the camera like hard cuts, like whoa. There's like a mouse on a Sasquatch shoulder, and he's like raving, full on raving with the hodag.
Great. At some point during the dance, I'm going to slide down.
Yeah, you like crawl down his fur. There's a lot of feet on this dance floor, a lot of beast feet, paws, claws, and the works on this dance floor.
I gotta find the kitchen.
The nose, and you smell your whole way to what you would consider to be the kitchen.
Yes.
They're serving all kinds of things, but it's huge. This kitchen is massive because it's a beast kitchen.
Sure. Yeah. I'm gonna look around, like take a little walkabout.
Little walkabout. As you walk about, are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for food. Second of all, I'm looking for other rodents who might be around.
Okay. There's a large cauldron in the center of this room that's over like a hot fire, like a proper fire that's like bubbling some kind of stew for sure. And there is there's this little guy. These are the guys running around the kitchen. These little like white-haired blue creatures, and they're like and they're like pouring things and like chopping things, and it's like full on chaos. But in the corner, overlooking all of you, is this gentleman. He is a goblin of a sort. He sits in a keg barrel around all the other keg barrels, and he seems to be shouting at all of these poor little guys making the food. This, of course, is he's a gremlin. Technically, he is the gremlin rum lord of this party, and you. Yeah, you see all kinds of food, but there are, in fact, other rat folk. You find a hole in the wall.
Oh, excellent. I love a good hole. I'm going to... I know the rules of this stream. I'm on it. I'm going to head over there. I'm going to smell. I'm going to smell the aroma and judge it.
There's a matriarch here, like a giant queen rat.
Oh my god, the dream. Yeah. So I judge whatever's cooking in that cauldron because it's obviously not as good as it would be if I made it.
It's definitely not. It's got some eyeballs floating in it. It's like too. It's not quite.
Those haven't even been squeezed properly. You're missing all the juice.
They didn't mince them.
Okay, I'm going to go into the hole in the wall.
You scutter down the hole. This is a well-kept burrow, we'll call it. I don't know what else ratfolk would call their hidey holes, but and as you kind of walk through, you can hear the sound of the rats. They are gathering, and she addresses them, and she says, "Let me tell you, okay? Every year they come in here, and they have their party, and every year they don't leave a scrap for us. Not this year. Not this year, ratfolk. This year, we are stepping up with 4 paws. And, well, we're going to get some scraps."
What if, as all of the rats are cheering, Rem's voice just cuts through the air? And I'm standing there. I think I have a hat. Suddenly. I don't know where I got it. What if? Oh, it's a chef's.
Oh, it has to be.
It's a chef's hat. What if instead of scraps? Yeah. What if instead of scraps, we had the whole feast? My name is Rem. Hello. How are you?
Ratfolk that I do not know. What are these words that you say, the whole feast?
The whole feast is what I'm saying. Those, what is it? A gremlin something? What was it?
The Rum Lord.
The Rum Lord. Okay? He ain't got nothing on me. All right? I am a master chef. And I think we take everyone in that kitchen out. I mean, like put them to sleep for a while. Then we start chowing down. And then we give them those beasts who don't care about the little guys, right? We give those beasts the surprise of their lives. We burrow into the cake. And when it is brought out, we burst forth.
Oh, I've always wanted to burrow into a cake.
I've always wanted to meet a rat queen as beautiful as you.
Oh, okay. Well, she kind of answers herself. She says, "Listen, rat folk of this grove, we are gonna poison their rum and put them all to sleep. And then when we're all done, we're gonna burrow into the cake.
Yeah.
And I might just like to maybe see you afterwards. This is a rat bellion. And I need all of you to take up your little rat arms and do what this rat says, because it was a way better plan than mine." And all of the rats go, "Rah!" And they scutter. They all scutter. The queen included. The camera hard cuts out of this rat hole, back out to the entrance where the other 3 of them are still standing.
Perfect.
You think you have the password now, if you would like to
I gave it to
try.
Elric so he could try it while I'm making a snowball.
So yeah, Elric is gonna go up to the bouncer, and his arm just half defrosted, the other half is still very much frozen, and he just points the frozen arm at the bouncer. "Chicken liver. Now let me through."
His eyes kind of get squinty. And he says, "Each one of you has to say it."
Oh, simple. Chicken liver. Sorry.
What is it?
Chicken liver.
Right. Okay. You're fine.
Thank you. Elric, I'm gonna go find that puppeteer. I'll see you
Find
later.
that. Wait, no,
What?
I'm finding that puppeteer. I'm finding that guy as well. No, he's not stealing my gig again. Not like last time.
We should.
Oh, are you talking about what's his name? Yeah. He's the
Mustang.
best puppet guy. Yes, he's the
No.
best puppet guy in the whole area.
brilliant.
Who likes
They
puppets?
hired him with real gold to
Real
perform.
gold. Wait, real gold. Hold on. I've never been hired with real gold. I've always been like offered food to work.
Yes,
Is that
that's all I pay
like-
you in, food and
For
alcohol. Except I don't give you
exposure.
alcohol.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I
there's no
don't.
exposure involved. Nobody actually comes to the shows.
I thought that was just like a thing where. Oh,
We're working
wait.
on it. Let's go inside.
I'm coming off.
And he goes, "What about
Yeah.
this one?" And he points to your drunk friend.
He's just holding a snowball.
Fine, fine. Laurie, can you put the snowball down?
No, Bouncer, my friend, Bouncer. What's your name?
Don't ask us. We don't want to know anything about this bouncer.
I'm
We're not here.
Ralph.
This bouncer. Shh, Ralph.
Ralph. Look, I'm giving you this snowball because I know you care about them.
My client don't accept anything from my client, please.
Well, I don't take the snowballs. The snowballs go under the tree. So when you get inside, you can put it with the rest of the snowballs. But you have to give me the password.
Say the words, Laurie. Let's go inside. Say the words.
Chicken!
Whisper the words.
And as you go to deliver, this sled comes like sliding up. It's super fancy. It's got icicles hanging from it. The door kicks open and out from it steps this incredibly beautiful woman. She has a half face mask on. Her hair has these like winter flowers in it. And she steps up and she says, "I have arrived."
I dropped the snowball in shock.
It spatters all over the place. You didn't even get the password out. And she steps down in this elegant white dress. This virtuoso, as she is known. Immediately, the bouncer gives her all his attention. He doesn't even ask a password of her. He comes over to see if he can help her get out of her, wagon or whatever she rode up here, the sled. And he says, oh, they were looking for you, Miss Virtuoso. You're on in 1 hour.
Elric went and helped her out the sleigh as well. Like, ma'am, okay, can I help you? Would you like some help? It was like, very much so strict, like direct. I think she's probably towering over him. He's like 4 foot or something.
Yes, she's a massive woman. But I would say all of you get that stench of undead.
I don't judge. I mean, I judge for other reasons.
Yes,
Like she's
she
stealing
is
my spotlight.
a giant woman, chat. Yes, yes, she is a giant woman. Yes, and she steps forward and she kind of roughly gives you her hand, but she also kind of swats everybody away, and she enters the party, and the bouncer comes back to you, and he says, "Oh, I didn't mean to mess up your snowball." He goes, "Where's the gift?"
You just messed up my... What am I? Chicken liver?
Wait, the gift was a snowball? No, the snowball's supposed to hide the gift.
Yeah. It got destroyed in the thing.
But
you
where's
know?
the gift? And he looks down at like this crunched snow. And he says, "Whatever, just finish. Give me the password. Got a line forming."
I just gave it to you. Ralph, don't wreck it. It's chicken liver.
Oh, he goes, "Finally." And he gestures. And you're able to join the rest of your party inside.
I just tap him on the chest, just...
It kind of like waves you off and waves up the next person, which is a massive snowman. For sure, a little 3-tiered snowman dude. He's like, "Rah!" As they're doing their business as you enter the party proper. The music is thumping. Probably not what you expected. It's like holiday EDM. It's the best way I think I can describe it. And people are dancing and muttering. The beasts have come from all different areas of Midgard. You can see the virtuoso is near the stage, and she's having polite conversation with the puppet master. There's another beautiful woman here. She looks more like an ice queen. She must have arrived before all of you did. And then of course there's bustling about and catering. These little dudes run all over the place, right? Serving people, dropping off drinks. But you have arrived. But it's a rather topsy-turvy grove. It's not very easy to navigate, I guess you could say. So you probably wander more than you, say, go somewhere. But what is everybody's goal? You made it in the party.
I could argue that I'm really good at labyrinths.
You know what? I would make
is
that
very
argument.
true.
I would give it
That
to
is
you.
very
This
true,
made a
yeah.
this one okay, B. Okay. I see that's clever. This one may have been created by corrupted pixies. But you know a labyrinth, okay?
Oh, yeah.
You know a labyrinth. And all of you can kind of see it. You actually entered from the lowest south, like this point here is where you kind of entered. And so you wander through these original, I would think, kind of paths carved into all of this these dense bushes and underbrush until you arrive at the first kind of open section. We'll say 2 is where the dance party is happening. 2 is the dance party.
5 is the stage.
6 is the kitchen. 5 is the stage. Yeah, we'll say 5 is the stage. You don't know what 7 is yet. Y'all haven't made it there yet.
Okay.
3 is the tree, so that's where the gifts will be held.
I don't want to dance. I need to go talk to Mustang.
Neodane. Neodane.
Oh, you followed us. Yes, Larry.
Look, so a couple things. I think we need to have presents.
I think you have plenty.
No, to give. I think they're gonna ask us
Oh,
to give them presents.
Present.
I don't know who to, but I think we need them. We should steal them.
Probably the Mistress Midnight teeth. If I
Yeah.
had to guess.
So we should get her braces.
I was gonna say one of your teeth.
Oh,
Where's Elric? Elric, would you like to
yeah,
hit
I'm
Laurie?
here,
Just,
I'm here.
I mean, we'll ask Laurie, of course, but I
What?
think that would be brilliant.
I
We'll
mean,
just
I
knock
could
out one
punch
of your
it.
teeth.
oh.
Laurie, say something rude to Elric. And we're shouting at them because we made it to like the dance floor, like there's still bodies all around us.
Look, Neodane, I'm not gonna say anything rude to Elric. He's got a really short temper. He could just
Eric just like
Tiny
dives at him.
Short is all you needed, and we get that like thud. If you're truly as much of a drinker as you say, it may not be quite as hard to knock those teeth out. It's really not. They that is a side effect of vast amounts of drinking. And one of your
Gums.
your gums, your tooth falls loose and into your hand. There's a little blood, but it's a pretty clean break. And it's there in your hand.
Eric's like, whew, that felt good, but I need to save this one for Mustang. And he just walks into.
We'll talk to Mustang together. Laurie, follow me and keep your eyes out for some snow. We've got to wrap that soon. And look on the ground for Rem. I'm terrified there's going to be a cake and we're going to find Rem there. And it's so gross, truly. They've
Wait.
not passed a single health and safety inspection ever since I met them.
One more thing. You're my manager.
Unfortunately.
You look out for me.
I don't.
You care about my well-being,
Never have.
and I feel like since you love me so much, I feel like you would poison that singer woman for me, so that I could just. Great.
Oh,
Thanks.
of course. Yeah. I only have one request. She's got a really, really nice mask. After she's been poisoned, could you just grab that for me?
You got it.
Brilliant. This is why I hired you. This is why I am your manager.
Oh, and poison Mustang Sally too, because I feel like Elric would like that.
I'll think about that one. I think I want to hire Mustang. We might actually make some money instead of just booze.
I made you like what? 8, 9, 10, 12 gold pieces just in the last few hours.
It's only been 5, but yes.
5.
I might have spent some already. I don't know how.
Get snow. I'm gonna wrap my tooth in snow.
Okay, the dance floor is the worst place for it. It's really hot in here because of all the beast sweat and body movement. So you have to actually leave the dance floor. And I imagine all of you cross this densely packed dance floor where claws and tentacles and fur and scales are all mixing into a joyous grind fest. It's really something to behold. And as you come out the other side, you all stop in this little pocket right here to it's like a hat check or like a coat check. And the snowman that met you there has already arrived. There is some snow here, so maybe at the coat check you're like trying to roll this tooth into like a small snowball. This giant snow creature takes off its hat, its top hat, and hangs it on a wall along with like its scarf, and kind of derobes as it goes further down, and obviously in towards the main area. You can see the lights and hear the people speaking and talking and so forth. Leaving I'm going to say the three of you. What is everybody's passive perception?
Ooh.
I don't know that's going to matter for Larry. You're kind of drunk.
Mine's a 13.
Okay.
I have a passive perception of 14.
Oh.
But I'm also drunk.
Okay.
So
What about
I'm
Neodane?
16, so
16.
I see.
Oh, and you're already concerned about your friend Rim. As you're standing here and maybe you two are checking a code, or maybe you're not leaving things behind, you can see all the footprints, and there's a very tiny set left in the snow. You can see that actually Larry is actively like kind of rolling that snow up into the ball around the tooth, and that maybe is what catches your eye, but you can see there's a small set of feetses.
Oh, Larry, you found the footprints. Brilliant. You're so smart when you're not thinking. Wow.
Yes.
Did we lose Elric?
Elric
Elric is gone looking for Mustang, the puppet master.
Oh, dear. Well, one thing at a time. Let's go find Rem. Larry, bring that partial snowball with me. We're going to follow these footprints.
I follow. It's a little weaving, a little here and there, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two of you make it to the kind of Mass Grove area. Elric has already found his way here, because this is, of course, where the stage is and where you're going to find the Puppet Master. And you see him. He's speaking with this elegant, beautiful woman in this white dress with this kind of face mask on. They're near the stage, which is here in the middle. It's kind of a built-up stage, clearly gets broken down when all of this is done. And in every corner, you see these like circles. These are actually massive mushrooms that have been decked out for the holidays. They have like dripping lights and little icicles, and they're very beautiful. And everything here kind of glows this like really nice like ice palace vibe. The walls are under ice, and you can still see the greenery, but it's like been iced over for the sake of this party. It's kind of neat. I feel like if Mr. Freeze came through and like 90s style like iced everything. But you can see him. He's standing there. He's untangling like a string, and he's like getting some of his puppets like ready and together for what's probably going to be his performance.
Ooh. Can I like eavesdrop on their conversation for a bit? Just like sneak around.
Yeah, roll me a stealth.
Ooh, is my stealth even good? I don't know.
Somehow.
I mean, the
feel
good
like
news
it's not.
is, okay, 15 is plenty because this is a rather packed place. Like you can see, it's really, really crowded here. Some people are going ahead and finding places to like sit or stand. There's some seats and things so that they can get ready for the first performance. But yeah, you creep all the way around the outside, kind of counterclockwise to the back side of the stage. And you can hear he is gabbing her ear off. She just said very little. She stares down at him with these hollow lich eyes. And he's just like, I remember this one time when I was at a da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I made this fantastic performance doing the da-da-da. Maybe I'll have him do a two-step today instead. And this like little skeleton puppet does like a two-step, and you can kind of hear it. She simply kind of nods and gives him like a air of, I'm way better than you are. You're clearly my opening act. But so far you don't hear anything suspicious, if that's what you're looking for.
Okay. Okay, so like mine, so Elric has, part of my equipment is a mace. He has a mace, but I'm gonna favor it as like because I don't know if anyone's noticed, but my character is very much a Fullmetal Alchemist reference.
Yes,
Like
yes.
he clasps his hands together and places it on the ground, and like Changeling takes a mace out from the ground from the earth, and it has like his face on it, and just points it at Mustang and just goes, while he's talking about like his stories about all the things he's done, he just goes, Mustang, no one cares about puppets. And just points it. Just
A couple
interrupts
people
their
like,
conversation.
ooh, like drama at the party. Oh,
Scandalous.
scandalous. He kind of huffs, and his puppet like in his hand goes limp, and he turns to make eye contact with you. The virtuoso standing nearby, she takes a lot of interest in this. She turns very slowly to like look at you to see what your next step might be, and she simply says, "He's right, you know. We don't care."
See, she's got taste.
Yes, I do. Undead taste. What is your name, child?
My name is Elric. I'm the full adamantine sorcerer. I'm gonna be the magic act today.
Magic! I prefer magic over puppets any day.
You
He
hear that,
looks
Mustang?
crushed. He looks crushed. He's like, all of his puppets like droop, and there's an audible like womp womp.
Elric is like, I think Elric is trying his best to seem calm, but like on the inside, it's like, oh my god, someone like cares about my magic. Okay, this is great. She's awesome.
She like glides over. It doesn't even look like she walks. And she's like two head over you, right? Like
yeah.
massive woman. She looks down and she says, "Go on.
Okay, so
Show us some magic."
ooh, okay, and then he kind of like flutters up and just says, "So, how often do you clean your ears out?"
I've not cleaned my ears out in centuries.
Oh, I think I can tell. And he's gonna reach behind her ear and try and pull up a gold coin. Like,
Okay, roll a sleight of hand check. Ridiculous.
whoa, okay.
A 22. This gold coin like bloops from behind her, and she goes, "Oh, I've never seen that one before. Another gold coin from my skull, please. Yes."
I think I can put a few more, and it's gonna keep.
You like plug her, and she keeps going, "Oh, yes, yes!" And as she gets more and more excited, her tone gets higher and higher, and like some crystal begins to shatter. Some of the ice layering kind of shakes a little bit. Some people cover their ears, and when she gets done, you've laid 5, 6, maybe 7 gold coins in her hand, and she slots them down her dress very perfectly, like how they all landed. You don't know. It's like bits dropping into a cup, and which all of you can do by donating to. Yes, donate. This is a charity stream. And she says, "Well, sorry, Jack of Trades. Today, none of us want to see your strings dance. Bye-bye." He walks off rather defeated, and she says, "You go on in 1 hour."
Perfect. Okay, I have so many acts to perform. Do you want to see them now, or do you want to see them later? Because
She says, "I have no interest in seeing them. Just don't mess up, or I will eat you for dinner."
Okay, yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay.
He's like,
And she like saunters off. A few people gather around her, and you're left kind of standing by the stage, realizing the weight of the fact that you just booked your first gig for the most important and deadly beast of Midgard. And
I think Ori kind of sits there and goes, I just booked my own gig. Do I
Oh,
see
no.
Neodane?
and at this point, you look over and see there's Neodane and Larry, who have come through coat check and have kind of reached the main room. And it's that perfect cut where the camera stops for just a second on Neodane, but then poof, drops down to the floor, and we see the scuttering of rats along the floorboards, and they're doing little things here, loosening screws on tables there. But tell me, what is Rim specifically up to? Because I would say that you definitely see your party enter the party, so they managed to get in without you.
Excellent. Well, I guess I will inform them that I've met somebody at this party, and I will not be informing them of anything else, because I gotta go do that thing. I gotta go,
You don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, I got somewhere to be.
You found love.
Yes,
Love.
yes, I did. Love or animal passion, either or, I'm okay with, you know? I'm okay
Much
with
the
it,
same. Mm-hmm.
usually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
So you have to
Rem,
buy out of your contract with me. Go ahead, Laurie.
don't leave your friends for love. Love, but stay with us. We're like a team.
Yeah,
He has
And
been drinking a lot more tonight. There's punch
that's,
everywhere.
that's actually a great point because, there's love, but then there's like usefulness, and that's like friends, right? Friends are useful to other friends. Do you know what I'm saying, everybody?
the
Why don't you all-
love boat.
Yeah.
Soon we'll be making. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to show you all the kitchen. I would love for you to introduce yourself and not mention me to the rum lord.
Rum.
Oh,
Rum
Ren,
lord.
You.
wow. I think you're speaking Laurie's language.
Yeah.
Rum Lord.
I like
All
that
right.
idea.
Yes, come with me, everybody. Just like walk in front of me. I'll be here on the
Okay,
ground. Just
talking.
Yeah.
You head
Very
into
profitable.
the next area, which I believe is area 6. So you kind of leave this main, unless you're preparing for your giant magic show. And
I've
don't
just
want
been
to go
told
to
there's
the
a
kitchen.
rum
I
lord.
think I would probably fly over to the rest of them to
Yeah,
tell them about.
and so
the
you
show.
can. Oh,
It's
you
like,
okay?
Guess what? Okay, guess what?
What?
Guess what just
We
happened?
thought you were gone. Oh, well, what's up?
I'm gonna be not headlining. I'm gonna be the show before that really pretty lady that came in. I'm
With
gonna
me?
be yeah.
That's amazing. I'm so excited about our gig.
Wow, you're opening for Larry. That's what you always do. Wow,
It
congratulations.
It's not Larry. It was the
I'm so excited for we're gonna be doing
Our?
this together. Yes.
I don't know if I remember.
Yes.
Virtuoso.
Yes,
I
the
am.
pretty one, Virtuoso. I'm
I
gonna
am
be
very
opening
pretty.
for her.
Did you
And Mustang
negotiate this
isn't.
with me and I just forgot?
Are you gonna
No,
be
I just figured it out now.
Are you gonna be like opening a door for her?
No, we're
Opening
gonna be doing
I
our
showed her some of my
act.
tricks, and she loved them. And I said I can open. I can be the opening act.
That doesn't sound like you.
She loved them?
Yeah, I pulled out a bunch of coins from her ear.
Was she like
She hadn't
being
cleaned them for
nice?
centuries.
That means that was all of your coins that you earned on the way here.
What? Take my Elric! We're broke
Yeah?
again.
Oh,
That was all of my
Oh.
money. All of it. So, you're hired again, and I'm your agent. Now make sure you make a lot of money on stage, and, we will
Wait,
give
but I-
Laurie to the Rum Lord. And
Yeah.
we'll keep
but
him
I
there.
figured this. But I was thinking.
No, don't think. Nothing good comes when you do that.
Okay, that was one time.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this time is gonna be better because I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I did this myself. You
And
know,
it's
it's like, do I
terrible.
need an agent?
Of course you do. You can't exist without me.
I'm sorry, Neodane is not an agent. They are a manager.
I
Do you
manage all
know
of
the
you.
difference, Elric?
Thank you, Ram.
No.
I pick you
You
up
will.
on my shoulder.
Elric.
It's okay. Neither does any
Elric.
other actor.
No, they
I
don't.
just want to ask you this question. It's not a big deal, but I'm just asking you. Besides for the 2-person act we're doing, how much are we getting paid since you negotiated this?
Please tell us.
Oh,
More than 5 gold, because that seems to be the deposit that you gave to get this gig.
oh.
We're getting that back for sure.
We're still in negotiation.
What? When do you go on?
That's why you need
An
a
hour.
manager.
Wow. Elric, you're fired. I'm hired again. Okay. Now, let's move to the kitchen.
What?
You push.
Come on,
You kind of
you
push him at
know.
that from
Think
this
about what you've done while we walk.
what we want. And you enter this kind of bustling, hot space. There's not a lot of ice in here. There's a centralized fire, just like I said, and some like pop-up tables and things that they've been prepping on, but they've turned this little space, and off in the corner you can see this little gremlin man. He's got a little pot belly, a loincloth that keeps the important stuff covered, and he sits there drinking out of a mug much too large for him as he kind of points at everybody, but he must be the rum lord.
as soon as my large friends walk in, I am in the hole.
Yeah.
I'm going to meet up with everyone for the plan.
Great. Yeah, you get your friends in there. Once again, Rim disappears. All of you, but the Rum Lord very quickly says, "Hey, you! 3, 4 of you. How about come here?"
Oh no. I represent these two. How can we help you?
I am the Rum Lord.
I can tell.
And you're in my kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing in my kitchen? Would you like some rum?
Yes.
Laurie, I'm just gonna push you forward. I think he would love some rum. All of it, really. Just keep
Drinking rum and...
You know what? Since this is a charity event and I'm allowed to make things go crazy, if I remember correctly, all of the mice and the rats were poisoning. We're drugging the drink, we'll say, with some kind of sleep agent. Okay. He goes, "It's real good. I've been sitting on it for 2 months." And he kind of pats the barrel he sits on like a throne.
Rum Lord. Rum Lord. I would love to have some of your rum.
Lord?
Lord.
Great. And he kind of passes you a giant like mug. It's like spewing over with this hot rum from the barrel that he sits on. I'm guessing you give it a nice slurp.
First, I let the warmth of the hot rum just warm my face and melt my gift snowball just a little bit because I wasn't paying attention to that part.
It's too close.
And then I just drink it.
Yeah, you take a nice deep like glurp of this rum. It is potent. I'm gonna have you make a Constitution saving throw. You might just get, I don't think you can get more drunk, but
But okay, but wait. I have to tell you something. It's so funny. So I'm just like a little chaotic, you know? And so like sometimes like the last time I had to roll dice, I had this advantage, you know? But this time I don't have an advantage. I have like a disadvantage.
did you use the one that they gave you?
Well, no, but from my chaos.
Oh, because you still have the chaos. You haven't fulfilled the Yep.
It's like this part 2. It's like I get all the good things, and then I get all the bad things.
This is the bad thing.
So I'm gonna just drink also more of the and I'm gonna get a 9.
It hits your belly. It seems to. It's pretty good. It's not the best rum you've ever had, but most of the time when you get to the rum, you don't remember what it tastes like, anyways. And you stagger. All of you actually see Larry stagger more than usual, like almost lose his balance. Larry, you are getting very drowsy. You manage to kind of fight the sleep off, but things are getting blurry, and you're getting that like haziness around your eyes, and his eyes keep getting like real heavy, like he might fall asleep standing upright.
Hey, Larry, are you okay? You're usually better at like holding a drink.
Am I holding a drink right now?
It's empty, but yes.
I feel more than drunk, you know?
No.
Oh, so you know when you drink and then you are drunk?
Uh-huh.
Let's say drunk goes to 10, you know?
Okay, I'm still here.
But this drunk goes to 11. Goes to 11. It's like you start at... then you go to 11. You just go to...
Trooper.
So...
This is why I don't drink.
Something starts to happen. I'm gonna have you roll chaos magic. And we're gonna find out why here in just a second.
Would you like a
D10,000? Yeah.
Or if just like, this is why I don't drink in Magic, and just like makes a card disappear, and it's
This
like,
is what.
ta-da!
What'd you get?
5,000
1,000?
48.
48.
Five the thousands
5,000s.
and a
5,000s
48.
and 48s. Okay, 5,048. You are you immediately feel the urge to assert the fact to everybody that you will die if you touch the ice. That is
Look.
literally what this says.
What?
God.
I immediately, I'm like, wait, Neil Dane,
Yes, I'm still here. I have not moved.
take my snowball. Take it.
Okay,
Take it.
got it. It's not really round.
If I touch it again, I'll die.
What? What? Why?
What?
What's
Look.
wrong with this? Should I put it down?
No, it's not you. It's me. I'm not breaking up with you. I love you. You're the best manager I've ever had. But I have to tell you.
Wait, bro. I thought Rem was lying. Is there actually a thing going on?
Yeah. Look,
No.
Neil Dane, I think I'm dying. I think I have an incurable disease, and it's called isotouchophobia.
I think you made that up.
No, it's real. If I touch
I've
the ice,
heard
I'll
it.
die.
It's
Yeah.
true. I had a friend. I had a friend.
Elric, I know you don't have any friends. You don't have to lie.
Okay, you didn't have to be mean like that. I do have friends. They go to a different school.
And we've never met them, nor seen. Take this snowball. I don't want this.
I can't take it. If I touch it, I'll die.
Fine,
Oh,
Elric,
I'll take
then.
it.
Just don't
I'll
put
take
it
it.
near him because, I mean, if you die, do you have life insurance?
You made me sign paperwork. I don't know what was on it.
No.
No. And as you say this, no, the Goblin King begins to scream bloody murder. You see that from his pouches on his loincloth begins to melt molten gold. He goes, what is this? And he spills.
It's not me, I swear.
Who has gold coins on them? Anybody still have gold coins on them? All of your gold coins within 50 yards of this Goblin King, this Rum Lord, heat up to 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and they begin to melt. And gold
Whoa.
rains from the sky, or from their pockets down to the floor as the
okay,
camera
that's what I'm saying.
cuts into a little hole.
Uh-huh.
And
Hey.
we see Rim, and I'm guessing we see this rat queen.
Yeah. Is who in the kitchen is still awake besides my friends?
There is one, we'll say there's one gremlin. He is the designated driver for the evening, so he is not partaking of the rum because we're safe over here for this charity stream.
Also, this is water. It's not actually alcohol.
Root beer.
Right? It's water in a mustache cup so that I'm also protecting my mustache
My
as I drink.
gosh!
So,
That's great.
mustache cup.
Amazing.
Mustache.
Okay. So we've got the designated driver goblin, and we've got the
Rum Lord
Rum
seems to be
Lord.
hanging in there, but he's really wasted.
Okay, so I think what's gonna happen now is I'm going to spend 2 key points.
Oh.
And I'm going to cast silence as he starts to scream. And I
Oh
just
my
sing a
lord.
gun and then silence.
This silence bubble kind of he goes to scream out from the molten gold that's like raining down his little gremlin legs, and his voice doesn't get very far. It immediately is silenced. I don't think you probably see anything, but all of you can see I'm like nothing, no noise.
And I
there's a
turn-
beat. Like there's a beat as I'm like trying to figure out why that's happening. And then I look down to my pouch, and then I realize that my pouch is melting onto my leg, and then I go,
Yeah. He's like, and there's like no sound. Everybody's like screaming with no noise.
So I wink at my rat queen, and then I
She goes, "Oh, Rim, you sure know how to silence a goblin."
that's not all I know how to do. And I jump out and I pick up a pan, and I'm gonna whack him over the head.
Okay, let me get an attack roll. This
Okay.
is strength-based, unless for some reason you're gonna try to throw this pan.
I am a monk, so it's all.
So you're definitely
dex.
gonna be. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. So make an attack roll. I don't know that I'm gonna give you a bonus.
No, it's fine.
But
You just want me to make like a straight dex or something instead of.
yeah, make just a
You have
straight
an
dex
advantage.
attack. Oh, and an
Yeah, you
advantage if
do.
you want to make it with advantage.
Yeah.
This may be the thing that knocks him out.
Yeah. Ooh, did it go? Oh no!
Oh, a 9. Okay.
However,
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 however, that's a 9, right? But,
Yeah.
that's true.
but, I mean, it technically is true. However, the thing is that I'm like, almost vomit, but I don't. And I go, to the left, that way. And I use my reaction and cast Auspicious Warning to give my good friend, Rem, who would never hurt me, just like an extra D4.
Okay, you're gonna need the whole D4 to hit him.
okay.
A 1.
All right, here's what I'll say happens instead. You reach up and you go to whack him, and he drunkenly and accidentally dodges. It's like a total accidental thing. And as you come down with this pan, you actually hit the cork in the barrel,
Whoops.
and the cork it's free, and then this sleepy rum starts spilling all over the floor.
Ooh.
There are plenty of other barrels. This is just the one he's sitting on.
Yeah. I guess I smiled then. I go, hi.
He goes, what is this? Get it! The rest of the goblins are sleeping, except for the one that's very clearly trying to finish decorating the cake because it's going to be late.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to help my goblin rum king friend,
Yes, do that.
right?
How you want to help him?
Well, he's on fire, right?
I would say he stopped dropping and rolling at this point in the rum on the floor to
Well,
get
I'll
the
just
gold
cast-
on his legs.
I'll just cast Eldritch Blast on him to put out the fire.
Perfect.
Because it's cold.
Okay, more rum.
And like it's cold, so
Oh no, you're gonna fast heat this gold on his legs?
what? I
Or
don't know.
fast cool the gold?
I'm just putting it's cold.
Okay,
Ale. You
tell
know.
us exactly what that spell does. Does he take any damage, or is this just like you're just
Oh, it
totally
does.
flash dancing him in ale?
No, he also takes damage, but I'm kind of drunk right now, so I'm not really paying attention. Like I just is like, oh, my friend who gave me good alcohol is on fire. So I'm just like, Jose Bacardi, you are a friend of mine. And then a stream of ice cold. This is a Kobold Press spell. A stream of ice cold ale just comes right out of my hands as I'm reaching out for him, towards him, and then I have to make a spell attack.
Yep, make a spell attack.
Do it.
I will. I just don't even know.
I'm gonna give you advantage on this for a reason. I have
Also,
a reason for this.
I
Okay,
rolled
10.
a 10. Wait, what did I even roll? That is terrible. I rolled a
4 plus the
4?
6. Yeah, that actually is. That's 10.
yeah. That's bad, but
But
so I don't even. I'm gonna just give myself a +4. I'm gonna use
Okay.
all my spells. I'm just like, no, this way.
ain't nobody
Save
stopping
him.
you. Okay.
Save him. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna give myself a D4 because I want to give him a love in the form of ice damage.
Nope.
A 1.
An 11.
That's an 11.
So I'll tell you this, all of you are spewed with ale. It doesn't,
Yes.
I imagine it's like when you put your finger in front of the watering hose. Like, it's supposed to come out straight, but instead it just like, and it goes everywhere. The whole kitchen becomes like ignited drenched in rum. Including, technically,
And ale.
in ale, including, the Rum King, or the Rum Lord, who has molten gold dripping down his legs. Now, he doesn't really take any damage except for the fact that the molten gold cools very quickly. I would think that Elric, you would know that cooling metal very quickly when it's hot is very bad. It's
Yeah.
very bad. And his legs kind of freeze up, and he screams in silence. Again, out, and can't get any words out, and he's now kind of frozen in place. He can't get the muscles on his legs to actually move or do anything. He can't go anywhere. He can't scream for help. His little helper is still trying to, like, ice the cake and pretend this isn't going on. And you're all now
Right.
drenched in ale.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Ulrich is pissed. Ulrich's like, I have a show in an hour, and I'm drenched.
more
and
like
I smell
45
like hell."
minutes.
Oh, let's be real. You got to be there early. It's more like 30 minutes.
Maybe also 15 because we both gotta go, and I'm like,
You're not. You're after me. You're after me. I'm opening for you, so I go on the stage first.
Yeah, you should all go. I will catch up like so fast.
Rem, why did you come out of a frying pan?
Oh, I don't know how that even got there. I thought he had dropped it, so I was returning it.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
guess that's fair.
Yeah, I assume rum lords also cook with their mouth like I do. But I gotta go. I just gotta go. I gotta go see a man about a dog. So I'm gonna go over there.
Be in the
But
main
you go. I'll catch up
Yeah.
for the show.
Please, yeah, I really want all
Yeah.
of you because all of you are good friends of mine, and I really want you
Yeah.
to see like my first like show in front of
Oh,
a big
yeah.
audience. 'cause
Don't
I'm very
Yeah, of
excited
misunderstand.
course.
I'm
about
not
this.
your friend. I'm just your manager.
All right.
she loves
Okay.
us. They love us so much. Elric,
Yeah?
come here. Come here.
Okay. Are you gonna spray me more ale because I
Would you
I
like
can...
me to?
No, like no.
Okay. Shh, 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 shh. I put my hands on your feathered head and I say, I'm gonna wash that ale right out of your feathers. And I cast prestidigitation and I clean you all up.
Thank you.
It's like a holiday miracle.
I could have done that myself, but I appreciate it.
Well, your friend assured you didn't have to use a spell slot. Unless it's
cantrip.
technically a
The
cantrip.
cantrip.
Even better. But you do not smell of ale. You do not look like you're drenched in it anymore. You are significantly more suitable than, say, the other three of your party.
I'm gonna let Larry help you all out. I'm gonna head to the stage to start backstage to start practicing.
Let's go. And I go
Let's-
with Elric.
Everybody's just like, let's go. Okay, I guess that just goes with.
I have to know, what is Neodane doing? They're gonna go prep. Are you going with them?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
These are my clients, and we're gonna make money one way or another.
Yeah, you take Rim's advice, and Rim's like, I'll handle this. And all of you go to get ready. When you get out there, they're already prepping the stage. It looks like either you lost track of time, or they may be moving things up, but a bustling little, let's see, what is this creature right here? I got creatures. I got so many creatures. What is it? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. What's this creature? I got beast. Perfect. He's perfect. This is the creature that comes bustling up to you. He's got a giant nose. He reminds me of a Yule lad. I don't know why. He's kind of short and gnomish.
Baba Yaga's cousin.
Yeah, right. And he comes like bustling up. You can see he's got what would be considered a clipboard, maybe, which you know means he's official. And he simply says, "The time is now. You're on stage now."
Wait, now? I thought we had like 10 minutes. Okay, no, I'm ready. I can do this. Okay. You just see him go.
We can do this.
Okay, let's go.
I go up
And
with him.
off on the side, very close near the stage, is the Jack. Is our friend here, our puppet master, and he says, "Whatever you do, don't mess up, kid."
I
Worry,
won't.
I won't. Wait, Larry, Larry, you're after me. You're after.
This little gnomish man pushes you on stage. Larry follows, I'm guessing in suit. Yeah. You can hear the breath of all the beasts waiting on you to...
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Elric, the full adamantine sorcerer, and I'm here to entertain you with magic tricks. And he kind of just waits for like an applause or reaction.
You hear the virtuoso go, "Yes, magic!" magic. And she kind of squeals in the back. It's the only like golf clap of hands. Everybody else is like, oh, magic.
Oh, there should be one more chaos magic surge, by the way.
Oh
Oh no.
Roll it.
Because my giving people D4 is chaos magic, and
Oh,
so
yep.
you
Roll
know.
it. Roll a
Yeah,
D.
yeah,
Roll a
yeah,
D
just-
10,000.
Yeah.
526. Oh no. I gotta put a 0 in front of this one. Okay, 526. The caster can summon a powerful entity who will then attempt to kill them.
Oh my
What?
god.
Good.
On the stage.
I will
Good.
leave that to you,
Yes.
Larry, to decide when you would like to summon this powerful entity.
Oh
Incredible.
no.
That will then try to kill us.
Who will then definitely try to
Us?
kill you.
You.
Is it
No,
us or
no,
just
you.
me?
It says you. It says the
We're a
caster.
team.
But is it, you plural?
Like we're friends.
I mean, it attacks the caster.
Yeah, it attacks the caster.
Open to
I'm
interpretation.
gonna wait until
I mean,
like, the best
I'm
magic
fine
moment.
on it. Above game, I am definitely fine with it attacking both of us. It's
I'm just waiting for me to be like the magician's assistant. You put me in a box, and then it happens. I'm just.
yeah.
You can. The lights like doof out after the applause, and a single spotlight comes up on you. I imagine Larry is like not in light because he can't find it as drunk as they are.
I just lean in and I'm like, you are so
What are we
beautiful.
doing? This is a magic trick. This is a magic show. Why
To
am I
me.
singing?
But I'm not singing to the audience. I'm just singing to Elric.
Tell me.
was like,
You see?
Larry, what are we doing? This is weird.
Elric.
And I give him advantage. Inspiration.
Inspiration. Okay, take an inspiration and tell me what. How do you open up this show? You're gonna roll a performance.
Okay. I think what he's gonna do. So he does use. Oh wait, no, I don't have it. Okay, he's gonna. I guess wreck the stage because he hasn't prepared this. He will just go in on a whim. So they're gonna use mold earth to make like basically mold the earth into like you know the kind of box that you put your assistant in and then saw them in half kind of thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna use mold earth to make that and then tell Larry to get come in. Like, Larry, please lay inside this box.
Larry becomes your Vanna White, and Larry drunkenly gets in this box.
And
Sort of stumbling at the last second.
I don't know if I approved that.
Okay. And I'm gonna
You're gonna saw Larry in half?
yeah. I saw Larry now.
Okay.
Practice this trick.
The song
time we saw-
begins. Tell me, is this a spell that you're casting? Is this an illusion? Or are you really gonna saw Larry in half?
Wait, hold on. I need to make sure like I actually have a spell for this.
Oh no, he's really gonna saw Larry in half.
I'm so excited.
No, I have minor illusion, so I'm gonna use minor illusion to make it look like I'm sawing I like split him in half.
Oh,
As I'm,
What
as
is
I'm
the
doing it, I'm just
illusion
like,
of what's
Larry.
inside Larry? Because you know you gotta show the two
Oh,
halves.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
That's the illusion. What's inside Larry?
I think it's just like cans of beer. Like you just even half you see.
He's a mini fridge.
Yeah.
And you show, and the audience goes, ooh, ah, ooh. And those sounds carry into the kitchen,
uh-oh.
where there is a lonesome gremlin who's trying so hard to finish decorating this cake in time.
He's going to get completely eaten by rats. Just a whole
They're gonna
swarm of rats.
Eat him. Just like,
Well,
There was a cannibalism thing earlier. I
It
mean,
was. And, we're just trying to take him out, but they're very hungry, so I can't control them. I mean, I could, but am I going to bother? We're on a tight schedule here, so I don't know what happens.
okay,
I don't know.
I'm gonna have you make a roll to consume this gremlin. I don't know
Sure.
what roll I want to have you make.
Constitution?
Is the question. That would be against his constitution. Well,
Like how much can they stomach it?
how
That's
much can they
confusion,
stomach
right?
this gremlin? Okay, a constitution roll. We'll leave it. We'll leave it up to Rem to make it.
Sure. 14?
14's pretty good. It's not a clean attack. It becomes very messy very quickly. The Rum Lord still has like a silence bubble around his head, at least for a little bit longer, and he watches in silence because he's like screaming and he can't say anything. as this swarm of rats come out of every nook and cranny. They didn't even know they were hiding here, in the pots and pans, under a glass, beneath the tables, around the base. There's not really baseboards, but out from underneath, the small walls and things. And they, like a wave, this horde of rats takes this gremlin over, and you can hear them like, as they completely consume him. And the good thing is there's applause, which muffles the screaming.
Oh, good.
Muffles the screaming. It seems that somebody has taken the stage, Rim. And
So-
by the time the rats scutter, there is nothing left but his bow tie and the oven mitt he was wearing.
Yeah, I put the bow tie on. I'm like a
She goes, "Oh my
monster."
God, Remy, you look so dapper."
Ah, thank you, babe. Okay, everybody, into the cake. We got to get some forward momentum going on the cart so that we hit at the exact time my friend Elric finishes his performance. So get in.
Okay, who's driving this cake? I'm going to have you, for all of the mice, make a dex or an athletics, maybe?
Sure. I love Dex so much.
So much.
Sure, I would love to do that. I would love to do that for you. 21.
You all
My
get this.
tail's driving.
Yeah, there's like a small hole burrowed in the back, and I imagine there's like a piece of icing that you all slot back over it. But it's what allows all of the mice into this cake, and we get the running push from Rim as the whole cart like rolls and begins moving on its own, being moved by your tail out of the small kitchen area and into the performance space. You know you're almost there because it's getting louder. And the virtuoso is clapping and going, "Oh, yes, he's full of nothing but beer."
Yes.
And the camera cuts back. Do you put Larry back together?
Yeah. I'll make it seem like I'm putting Larry back together, and once the like illusion moves back together, I like dissipate the illusion to show to make it so I could like turn it around to show like, hey, it's clearly real, guys, everyone, it happened.
People like gasp, and there's a few, and then there's an interruption.
Oh.
An angry voice rings out. "Who approved this form of entertainment? Magic and illusion is the lowest form of entertainment." And out walks your host. Oh, yes. The Mistress of Midnight Teeth. Even this short little gnome woman pushes past all of the crowd. They let her through. And the virtuoso steps up and she says, "Well, I did, great host. I thought that maybe magic would be a great change from the dull puppet show we see every year." The Mistress of Midnight Teeth says, "And who left you in charge?" And there's a moment where these two, this massive woman and this other lady, the Mistress of Midnight Teeth, stare at each other from across the performance space.
You should decapitate her.
I think the
audience
virtuoso has a
says.
point.
The virtuoso
screams that from the
Yeah.
stage.
The virtuoso goes, "Well, I thought since I am the actual performer that I would have final say in what goes on before my own act." And she says, "Well, there you're wrong. Nobody makes any decisions at this party but me." People are like, "Ooh."
I just lean in between them and I hand my snowball. Just like they're staring. It's like Alexis and Crystal, full on Dynasty style, and I just like stumble forward and just like hand the
I don't have
snowball
a
forward.
snowball anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say
That's
the
true, you
snowball.
don't do
The
it.
snowball, well,
What's
Ulrich
probably
has a
mostly
snowball.
melted. Maybe you
yeah,
still
yeah,
have
Ulrich just
the tooth?
Yeah, so it's this like sad slush tooth thing. I'm like,
And as the tension swells and people are like, "Ooh," a cake cart comes like rolling into the space, not being driven by anything that you can see.
Just a little squeak, squeak, squeak as it rolls.
And it rolls right into the center, right next to the stage between the two of them. And you can see the Mistress of Midnight Teeth looks at it, and the Virtuoso looks at it, and Larry's close enough you can see it too. And the Mistress of Midnight Teeth goes, "It's not time for cake. I did not order the cake to be brought out. Take this back."
And I wink at Neodane and I go, "It's not cake time, it's Larry the Lizard Folk time." And then I sing to them both. It's difficult because there are two different songs. I've got to mash them up like a
All right,
mix.
I'm gonna have you make a performance check while Rim tells you're in place. Rim,
Yep.
Yes.
you hear your friend's song begin to ring out.
Yes.
Yeah, to try to give it the distraction, you know?
Yeah. To help. Yeah. I hear that.
And I'm gonna help her as well with a distraction, I guess, and just keep doing magic tricks. I'm probably like killing people.
You keep trying to saw Larry in half. Okay,
Yeah.
a 15's not too bad.
And I'm like, "I'm gonna wait for the midnight teeth, 'cause the mistress of the teeth is here. But you over there, you're tall and pale and undead and lovely. The virtuoso comes walking and I'm just like put all the mix together for the both."
Also, narratively, I think it's very important that Neodane is walking around collecting money from everybody.
It's like with a hat.
Yes.
Actually, Neodane, the only hat you could find at the party was the one you saw come off the snowman's head.
Oh yeah, that top hat.
Yeah,
It
that
was
top
a
hat.
good-looking, vicious top hat.
And every time somebody plunks a gold coin into it, you can just feel it like vibrate a little bit, like the way a little, and you're like,
Is my money still in there?
it's still in there. You look in,
good.
it seems, but it's like every time somebody drops a coin in, it like charges it up a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I'm not worried.
Yeah. And people they're dropping gold coins. This is better entertainment than this is about to turn into a fight, like a full-on fight. And you're definitely like collecting coin, and the king, the Toad King, he's like, entertainment. And he drops some coins in, and the camera cuts back with this great distraction as you're like singing. They are distracted by you. Rem, what is your move?
Okay, so this is what happens.
Just want room to have an advantage on whatever's happening now.
Yes,
That's all.
definite advantage because they don't see it coming.
Great. So Rem weasels their way up to the top of the cake and out next to the topper, which I imagine is the midnight teeth lady, and just shouts over everything, "Say hello to my little friends!" And then just the rats out of the cake and go wild.
And they go wild, and chaos breaks free. The Virtuoso sees this as a prime opportunity to... actually, no. The Mistress of Midnight Teeth, for the first time, maybe all of you see her glint off, like her reflection glint off some of this ice here. She does not look as beautiful, covered in like blood, and her teeth are jagged, and the wine glass she holds looks like a barber's razor. And she jumps at this Lich Virtuoso, and the two of them start a full-on like brawl. They're pulling hair, they're punching each other, she's like slicing, the Virtuoso like lets out a sound, and it's nuts. What does everybody do? And we are gonna roll for initiative here at the end, I think, because I'm gonna give you all a chance to like do a thing, and do some things, though I'm gonna just do one turn for all the beasts, I think is what's gonna happen. I'll do a narrative, because that's full chaos, unless you choose to attack a beast specifically.
I'm gonna attack. What's her name? The teeth lady.
Oh yes, the Mistress of
she's a-
Midnight Teeth.
Oh.
Yeah, the Mistress of the Midnight Teeth, because like the Virtuosa has taste. She let me have this opportunity, and
She
I can't allow her to get hurt for this. Like I have to defend the person who stole it from me.
Yeah, there's like a this is funny. I have a plan. Versus, I'm gonna put a versus up here just so that we all know. She's definitely these two are duking it out. They seem to probably have some past history, like long before all of you, but all right. Whoa! You get to go
I would jump into
first.
action.
I would say, Elric, you immediately see this as your opportunity. You can't let the Virtuoso, who gave you a chance, be attacked. So you're gonna go first. Anybody else want to roll for initiative?
Oh, yes.
nice. Okay. That means Neodane's gonna go second.
Which makes sense.
I'm just gonna roll a flat d20 because
She's not Neodane. They're not drunk at all, so like that's really good.
I'm the soberest person here.
except for maybe. Well, no, he got eaten. Never mind.
No, they're the soberest person here.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they're still technically around, but inside the stomachs of
Yeah, I think that's
red.
Yeah.
Dot,
That's-
$100 just came through. Let's add a monster.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This is perfect. Let's add a monster. Who do we want to add? We need somebody that's really just not. I already got the Gremlin Rumlord. He already there. Oh, I know which one. Into the party, fashionably late, walks the snake with 100 mage hands.
What?
That is what he is called. I'll show him to you. He is the snake with
my
100 mage hands. This
That's
is
cool.
isn't he cool? He comes trolling in all 100 mage hands, like carry this massive snake and all this gold because he doesn't go anywhere without like all of his treasures. And he comes strolling into the party just in time to step into the space and see mass chaos. So the snake with 100 mage hands has arrived. We'll add him to our crew. Here he is on our board. Oh no, there he is on the board. And this is so funny. Thanks for that extra monster to the party. He goes, what is going on here? Yeah, there he is. There he is. Elric, what do you do?
Oh,
Thank you for that donation.
I think Elric just first he just yells and goes, "Stop attacking the virtuoso. She has amazing taste, okay?" And just runs towards her. And as he shouts that, I think like it's almost like a purple mist erupts from his beak and like
Ooh.
coats the Mistress of the Midnight teeth. As I use I think it's called Hexbade's Curse.
Nice. Okay.
think.
Let's see, does she have any
Um,
immunities? Just poison
yeah.
and necrotic. So as long as
Oh, so Hexbade's Curse is just that whenever I attack 19 and a 20 count as crits.
got it, perfect.
And I
So,
get
yeah.
a +3 to any damage rolls. And he's gonna, just as he gets a bit close, he's gonna clasp his hands together and press it down to the ground and just see Earth's like 3 like pillars of Earth shoot towards the mistress. And that's gonna be flavoring Eldritch Blast.
Nice. Okay.
And yeah, so that's gonna be 3 attacks. I think,
3
at
attacks
level
ring
5,
out amongst
right?
the chaos.
Oh, 2. Sorry, 2.
2. Okay.
At level 6. Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, that's a crit already. Okay.
Whoa.
And,
Ooh, goodness gracious. Those all hit. Those. Ooh. Yep. Those hit.
so
Okay, so that would be
yeah.
18 plus another 6 makes 20 points of damage. You knock
and then
her.
plus,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and you plus another 6 because each of those get a +3 to damage because of
Right, so
Next
another
base curse.
6, so that makes 26 points of damage. She goes she goes to reach for the virtuoso, and your Eldritch Blast hits just in time and I wouldn't say knocks her off her feet, but it pushes her backwards. She goes ah, and when she does, you can actually see like her true form and her jagged teeth look across the room at you. And she says, "Now, when I get my hands on her pretty little face, I will assure that she doesn't get to come back this time." She's not happy that you did that to her. It's embarrassing. It's my party, she says.
I think I use my movement if I can to like run beside and like stop beside the virtuoso, like just kind of look up at her and be like, "Don't worry, I'll protect you." And like a little 4-foot
This
bad boy.
lich, yeah, this lich is like, okay. But she likes it anyway. She likes this idea that like, you know, her opening act is stepping up. She seems pleasantly pleased. Making it Neodane's turn.
Elric, I still think that we have to have her beheaded. It only makes sense.
Why?
Really. What?
Why?
Because she's awful. We can't have her upstage, Laurie.
She
You've got
was
to
really
make me
nice to
money.
me.
I don't care. Nobody's nice to you.
She goes, "I can hear
Except
you, you know."
her.
Oh, I know. Now, now let me put this top hat on with all the money. New Dane's gonna.
Okay, you need to roll a d10,000. You just put on Frosty. You just put on Frosty's hat.
He's so
I knew that was
alarmed.
happening.
You boop. None of the money comes falling on your head, which is a plus, but you feel this this like vast magical energy pass through you, and it is a wild magic surge. So let's get another wild magic surge as you put Frosty's hat on.
856.
Did we just get that one? Am I crazy? No, we did not. Okay, good.
No.
856 says you now feel inexplicable anxiety when you hear your own name.
No.
Neodane, what do you mean we have to cut her head off? She's been really nice to me, Neodane.
No. That doesn't sound right. I think, is anybody hot? Is anybody sweaty?
I mean, the virtuoso is kind of hot.
No, nonsense. Nonsense.
I'm hot.
What? Oh,
Yeah, you
you're
are,
here, Rem.
Remy.
So many rats.
They're
Dear.
everywhere. People are like, some of them are trying to get them out of their skirts. I don't know why monsters wear skirts, right? The Sasquatch is trying to like stomp them, but to no avail because they're not very dexterous. Chat says, "Is that magic or my daily life?"
Weird. Well, all I really wanted to do was steal that mask off your face there, Lich. So if you don't mind, I'm no longer hidden. I'm just gonna sleight of hand that
Yeah, go ahead.
right out in the open with my nervous energy. Oh dear! Well, I'm gonna use my advantage that I was kindly
Perfect.
gifted.
Yes. Okay, a 16 is enough, and a lot is going on, and she's being kind of wooed by Elric, and you manage to reach up and you snatch the mask off of her face, and now you can all see that about a third, if not more, of her face is just like rotting, undead. Like you can see the skeletal piece and all that kind of stuff, and it seems that the rest of her body is hiding it. The mask keeps it under wraps, and she lets out a scream. Oh, no! I need all of you to roll a Constitution check.
Oh my god.
Because she, like, crystal is now breaking, ice
Oh,
is shattering
good.
around you.
Is that a charm spell?
It is not
Right.
technically charming you.
Is
I'm
it
gonna
a
use
spell?
my-
Wait,
I'm
wait,
gonna
is
use
it
my
a is it a spell? It is not.
It
Okay.
is not a spell.
I
Not
don't-
at the moment.
that
Let me
probably
see if
doesn't
I...
help.
This is just
I use
her
my
screaming
advantage.
out. Yes.
better.
yes. Okay.
I got an 8.
It's
Is it
better,
is this,
but-
is this a con? It is.
Oh wait, do I still have the bardic inspiration? Because I didn't
Yes,
use
'cause you
it.
haven't
I already
used
gave
it
it to me.
for
Because you haven't
minutes.
used it. Yeah, yeah, you can use it.
Yeah.
So what would that be? What's that? A D8?
D8.
Uh-huh.
Add a D8.
Yep.
Okay, so 19.
Nice. With my 8. Good thing I'm
Okay.
so haughty.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I would say all the mice have to stop for a second and cover their little ears. This is a lot. Their little bodies shake with the vibrations. Everybody else manages to withstand her shouting or this
because I'm
like,
drunk.
this scream out, and you do hear her. At the end of her scream point somewhere. And she points to the giant Frosty in the corner. And she says, "You! They have stolen your magic hat! Get them!" And she's going to call Muse, which is what this is called, which basically allows her to kind of charm this creature into doing her bidding.
May I counter charm that or counter spell it? Can I counter? Can I do that?
You can try.
Can I try?
You can sure try.
Yeah.
Oops, that's not the one I wanted.
So I think I can't use counter charm, but I think I can use counter spell.
You can try to counterspell it, yes.
I will try that because I feel like that's not useful because she's trying to have people attack us and that's rude.
I mean,
So
it's
I will, yeah. So I attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd or lower, it fails and has no effect. If it's 4th or higher, then I have to make an ability check using my spell casting ability.
okay.
Which I suppose is just charisma, right? And I just do
Correct. You do it.
it. Just
Add
do
your charisma.
it.
Or add the...
I'll just roll a d20.
and then add your spell modifier. This is a fun little... It's called Call Muse. Oh,
Rolled a 4
plus...
plus my spell attack bonus, which is a 6, which is a 10. So I don't think that is successful.
You try to counteract it as her voice rings out, and you try to slice it through the air to no avail. It hits the round, frosty face of this giant snowman who drips this kind of like green ooze. He's not probably what you would expect, and he's like right out of a Tim Burton movies, and he's like raw, and he's heading straight for you, Neodane. You do have his hat in your hands. It becomes Larry's turn. Larry, your actual turn.
And that's when the monster comes that I've chosen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to choose one, or do you want me to choose one?
I have chosen one.
Oh, you
I
have.
was looking.
Also-
That's what I have been doing. I was looking.
Okay.
Might have another donation.
Yes.
So I think this is a wonderful combination.
Yeah, this is perfect. Okay. What's our donation?
That was a 250. What the heck? It's for charity. Let's mix it up. Party foul. Not that this party needs it, but it's for the GM.
Party foul.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was looking at the creature codex, which comes from Kobold Press, and I was like, I wonder what kind of monster would come and try to attack me, Larry, the lizard folk singer. And it looks like on page 48 there is a creature called the bar brawl, and I feel like
There is.
there will be a bar brawl happening
Let me pull it up.
in this moment. It just
I
feels
love
like that feels appropriate to me.
Spells, items. Where's my beasts here? He emerges from the crowd. This bar. Where is it?
It's just basically an entire crowd of people start
I got it.
start
I found
attacking.
it. There
Just like
it
a
is.
whole bunch of people.
And
It's chaos.
it's actually not. Yeah, it's not actually a monster. What it turns. This is Roadhouse now.
Yes.
That's what this
Yes, it
actually
is.
is. This turns into the movie Roadhouse. And people begin smashing. These are the like upper echelon of the beast world. These are they're wearing shoes and fancy clothes and scarves and glasses, and it is like Jerry Springer. They are smashing chairs across each other's backs, pressing each other into the wall. It is mass chaos. The Hodag and the Sasquatch are fighting each other, and not in that like I love you kind of fight, but like full on like rah, rah, and he's like choking the love of his life. You did this. You all did
No, they're all
this.
going to come after me because I'm the caster. Like the entire bar brawl is going to try to murder me.
And this bar brawl, everybody kind of stops as this magic wave of energy like pushes out. And everybody stops what they're doing, choking each other and slamming things, and they all turn and look at Larry. Every person in here except for all of the mice and all of you.
I say, fly me on your broom and let us cast among the stars. Hey, I've got everybody's attention. Yeah.
The Midnight Queen goes, "It's his fault. Get him!"
What? Oh.
And they start running towards you. Any other action you'd like to take on your turn other than causing your own demise?
Well, I just thought that maybe they would have an action before I did because, it's bad chaos.
They could take an action. The real question is, I know what they're going to do. She says, "All of the food is ruined. There's not even cake. I say that we have Larry for dinner." And they all reach and grab Larry by the limbs and pick Larry up, and kind of begin trying to move Larry to the massive fire in the kitchen.
Oh, no.
Now, Larry, you get a chance to make a move.
I think I'm going to have to break out of the grapple first, probably.
Yes.
I
Good luck,
will-
because I'm going to say, who's got you in their hands? The Sasquatch, the
Everybody.
Hodag? Yeah, everybody's got you in yeah, you're going to have to roll real high.
Yeah, I'm also not strong.
We're going to make a Larry pie is what's about to happen. Happy holidays,
Oh,
everybody.
no.
I am going to sing. Because I feel like,
That always works.
This is how you got into this position.
what? I just, I'm going to sing, and I'm going to, actually, you know what? I don't have, I'm going to cast a slightly different spell. I'm going to go, oh no, that's other than I'm going to have to do this one, not that one, sadly. I'm going to go, You captivate me, so you do, you do. You've got the look that captivates me, you. I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
And in a 30-foot cube around me, they're going to be really beautiful sort of disco lights. They're going to show up around me. And as I sing this song, and everybody inside this 30-foot cube is going to have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna make. Oh gosh, that's a lot of folk. I'm not gonna make all those saving throws. I'm gonna make one. They fail. Hard.
They are all charmed. And while charmed, they are incapacitated and have a speed of 0. And they all love me.
I was about to say something about this song in particular. God, this is a mess. You did this to yourself, Larry. They're trying to literally like rip you limb from limb. They're moving you to cook you in a cauldron, and you're singing to your death. This jaunty tune, and something about this tune, and all of the sleeping pills that they put in the rum, begins to mix at the perfect time. Some people begin to get very drowsy and kind of you can feel their claws and things not gripping quite so hard. Those that manage to not fall asleep, who may have chosen a different drink for the evening than rum, become enamored with you in some way, I guess is the best way to put it. And they seem hypnotized by you, and they all stop.
So sermonize and preach to me. And I'm going to just continue singing You Fasten Me So, because that is my spell casting to keep them calm. And I'm going to just like extricate myself, just a little bit from this
the Sasquatch
mob.
picks you up and cradles you. As he's like rocking you, and it's like the hodag. They're all eyes are on you. And I'm going to say that passes it then to Rim's turn. Rim, it has been chaos. Everybody has stopped fighting the mice at this point. They all seem enamored by Larry.
Yeah. All right. Is anyone still fighting? Are they good?
They're not fighting each other. They seem under a spell.
Great. I turn to my rat queen and go, what do you say we get out of here, baby?
Oh, Remy, I'd like nothing more, but first we gotta steal all the gifts.
Oh, okay, let's do that. We're gonna go. I'm gonna use my monk speed because for some reason I move it. For some reason I move it 40 feet around, and I can dash as a bonus action if I spend a key point.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go.
So right about here is where everybody's enamored with Larry, and all the rats bolt to the opposite side. There's nothing stopping them, and they skitter down this hallway all the way to the great holiday tree, which has been decorated absolutely perfectly. In the tree dance all the chaos pixies who light it and give it, the perfect vibe. And under it are stacks and stacks of snowballs, some large, some small.
And she goes, Remy, I want nothing more for the holidays than the white elephant.
Yeah, where is that? I'll get it for you. Whatever you want, baby. I'll get it.
She goes, I don't know. One of these packages has the rare white elephant in it.
All right. Get my little claws out, and I start tearing all the presents apart.
And you begin like ripping apart, and there's all kinds of things, bizarre, weird things here. And eventually you get to the biggest of the snowballs, and you burrow through, and you realize deep in this is the snowball that the beetle rolled in.
Oh yes, of course.
The last one, and you burrow your little body through it. It's too big for you to like break apart properly.
Doc, before you say what's in there, we got another $250 donation.
Okay, perfect.
Let's toss in a gift
Oh,
bag
yeah.
to facilitate the situation.
Yeah.
yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, we need another magical item. Sitting under this tree, along with all this other stuff, or all these snowballs, is a sack, like a big I would say it's burlap. It's much nicer. It's like velvet. And off to the side, late to the party, totally trying to sneak in, who's missed the fight, the festivities, the booze, is Krampus. And he's like he's been caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
My arch nemesis.
Your arch nemesis, and his sack is sitting there on the ground. It's not in his hand. The great Krampus sack. which is supposed to be very, very magical.
Of course. I guess I'm gonna attack Krampus.
Yeah, you attack Krampus, and Krampus is like, wait, I was just here for the drinks, man. And he kind of like backs up, is like, you're like, like puffing your chest out. She goes, oh, Remy, I love it when you scare monsters. And she goes, okay, rats, grab the sack and run. And they take off with Krampus's sack. Well, I guess we'll get to what happens to Krampus's sack here in a second, because that's a very rare and magical item. And Krampus is like, I imagine he's like tussling with Remy. Right? They're like, oh,
Yeah.
It is your lady friend who burrows through and finishes what you started, and she finds the white elephant.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably actually about the size of all of you, which means it's very tiny. And she pulls it free, and it's beautiful. It looks like it's carved of ivory or possibly, say, a giant tooth. And it's a little white elephant, the most prized item at the party, and inset in its eye sockets are 2 diamonds. And she goes, I got it, Remy! Let's go home, baby! I don't even know what that is.
I finished kicking Krampus's butt.
Oh.
Just a nice roundhouse kick. Then I do one with my tail.
And the tail's the last thing. It whips Krampus across the face, and Krampus falls in slow motion to the snow. You see him reach out for the sack that they have taken, because he's nothing if he has nothing to put children in. What is his entire purpose if he doesn't have a sack to put kids in? Y'all have messed up Yule. Good job. And poor Krampus, and he's like, oh. And his tongue kind of hangs out of his mouth as he passes out, and I imagine Rem lands, feet, tail, on point.
I light a cigarette.
Oh, yeah, we see you smoking as you walk up with your hand around your girl, and she's dragging this very, very rare ivory white elephant. As the camera cuts back to the fight. The monsters are going to make another, because you got to keep up this guy's, Larry. They're going to try to break one more time. Okay, they rolled a 15 in total to break whatever charm spell you have on all of them. Oh, you're muted.
Muted, by the way.
You muted, Trooper.
While they're charmed by the spell, they're capacitated, and if they take any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor, then it breaks.
So they can't really. They can actually break free.
It's up to a minute, but I have to keep singing.
Then I'm gonna say, you all see Larry's like running out of lyrics and song, and it's been a few seconds, but they're not attacking anything. What does the rest of the party do?
Well, do I leave my talent behind? And then they look over at Elric and only keep him. Fine. Walk over to Laurie and leave behind that maskless individual. Because, is everybody enamored, or is it only the folks that were directly around?
30-foot cube.
Yeah, within a 30-foot cube. So basically all the monsters that were in this room are now enamored. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Those fingers in your hair, that sly come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft.
They're all snapping, but really enamored by him.
Diodane starts to walk towards Laurie, and then there's just a glint that catches their eye, and it's the many-hand-maged snake.
Mm-hmm.
And their eyes go wide.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you there. Could I just borrow some of the, you're very busy right now. Wow, thank you. And I'm just going to spend my whole turn taking all of their gold and silvers and trinkets.
Imagine you have a tablecloth and you're raking in it, because all of the mage hands are holding each other's mage hands, holding the snake up that's enamored with Larry. So you begin raking his gold away, which is a whole mood.
You're doing great, Larry. You're doing great.
You have exactly
got no defense
1
for
minute.
it.
I think.
I was about to say, what does Elric do to get out of here?
Oh, to get out of here. I think Elric is gonna try and grab the virtuoso, because like she's the only one that's actually like acknowledged and like appreciate his talent and skills, you know.
Yeah.
So he's gonna try and like grab the virtuoso and just like honestly just run, like just run
Save
away.
her.
Save her, exactly.
You throw. I imagine like she doesn't move. She's like watching. You throw her over your very short 4-foot shoulder.
Yeah.
Her upper body very much almost touches the ground, and she hasn't stopped watching. But you managed to like carry her out. I'm gonna get a strength check. She's not a small woman.
Oh no.
On the power of love.
The power
But
of
she
love
is
compels her.
undead. Like, I imagine she doesn't have a lot of viscera that, you know.
That's true. She doesn't have a lot of muscle mass, I guess one might say.
Oh no.
It is a slow troll. She's like dragging her fingers through the ground trying to get back to Larry, but you're able to, I imagine, like drag this woman out of the cube. And when she gets out of the 30-foot cube, she stops fighting you. And she goes, "Oh, what has happened?"
My friend, he's got an amazing voice, but sometimes it's a bit too amazing and you kind of got entranced. But I saved you, okay?
You saved me? And she says, "Well, little one." She looks around.
Oh,
This party is dead
I think-
anyways.
I think the moment she says little one, he kind of just is like he's been like smiling as much as you can smile with a beak, and then it all just drops the moment she says little one.
Oh no.
And I think in that moment, can I use
There's
a
a
spell?
punch.
The
Can I use a spell?
throwback.
He's gonna cast he's gonna cast sword burst
Oh
and
no.
just around
Just
and around yeah, just I think he like just punches the ground and like just pieces of rock shaped like sword just like erupt from the ground around him, and like she has to make a dex saving throw.
God. I have a feeling she's just gonna end back up in this 30-foot. That's the wrong
The
person.
heat is too intense
Yeah,
for it.
she gets a dex save, you said.
Yeah.
What does she roll?
What good would sword
She
burst
rolled a
spells
21.
do?
She did
Yeah,
roll a
she saved.
21. She rolls out of the way and she says, "I don't understand, you fair small creature."
He's gonna die. He's gonna fly towards her again. He's gonna keep throwing spells after spells at her.
Yeah, and eventually she's like, "Please stop, little one. I don't mean you any tiny bits of harm." She uses every possible bad like word for you that she can, and eventually you back her up, and she trips and falls back into the cone. This is very close to the 1-minute mark. Larry may be a goner, but I would say Elric and Neodane, you would be able to escape together with all of the treasure, but you may have to leave Larry behind.
I think if Elric's at least able to land at least one punch in, I think that would satisfy him.
Yeah,
Then
you like
afterwards,
deck her, and that's what knocks her back into the...
yeah. It's like, okay, I feel better now.
Elric, good, you're here. I'm ready. Can you carry this rather large tablecloth? It was a tablecloth that sat 12.
Okay,
Thank
you
you.
surely
thank you.
leave. I don't really like her.
Yes, let's renegotiate your contract. I think you should be the star.
Thank you. Yeah, I think okay, let's do that.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Let's. And Neodane will cast one last glance behind them and...
Yeah, and Larry, you're almost out of lyrics. This is
'Cause
definitely
it's
the end of it.
witchcraft. You know it's witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo.
The magic
Oh.
falls out, and everybody kind of stops. You can keep singing, Larry, but everybody's like, "What is going on?" Oh yeah,
Thank
we were
you.
gonna eat him.
What? No. Tips. I'll be here all week. Thank you very much. It's been lovely being here, being your singer. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta go.
Roll a deception. This is gonna be the last chance you have to save yourself, Larry. That you've actually been the singer. That they were all too drunk.
I also have an ability
Oh,
that's based on my background that
Okay.
comes from the books.
okay. What is it?
When you arrive in a new place, a new city, you quickly locate places to stay. So you have a knack for leading pursuers into a crowded market filled with stalls piled high with breakable merchandise, or down a narrow alley just as a dung cart is coming in the other direction. So if I'm dealing with chases, I get some bonuses to run away
Okay.
through crowded spaces.
Is that what you choose to do? Is run?
Yeah, I'm gonna run.
Okay.
And lead them on a merry chase.
Great. And that is, I imagine, what you do all night long through this labyrinth. Is you lead them down, and around. Make a roll to see how successful you are.
I have to make a D20 for a chase complication, and I get to take it at -5 so that they will get complications.
Oh, I see.
There's some sort of chase rules that I know nothing about, but I'm
That's okay.
excited for
We
them.
won't have to go deep into chase rules.
I was like, there's a thing, but whatever it
It
is,
is definitely a thing. You can be chased, and there's like a set of rules for catching you.
all I know
in a
is that
mob.
I'm gonna just cause them trouble. 17.
You cause so much trouble. This grove is all but barely standing by the time that you are done. I'm going to say that probably Neodane, Elric, and Rim's new rat queen. Whatever you choose to do with your evening, first off, you all walked away with a ton of loot. You walked away with one of the most precious items that has been gifted century after century, every winter holiday at this party for centuries. It's like the reoccurring white elephant gift you have taken.
Yeah.
You've taken the snake of 100, what is it? Snake with 100 mage hands.
Yeah.
You've taken its hoard, which is extraordinarily valuable. You have a new performer. Elric is definitely now your lead performer. And Rim, depending on how you feel about love, you might have walked away with the greatest gift of all. Larry, on the other hand, Larry
was the
is
love we found along the way.
yeah, it's the love we found along the way. And Larry, you found a love of a proper chase sequence, and you spend the rest of the night running from these people, leading them, or these beasts, leading them up and down and around. And as the sun rises and the ice,
Epic.
It's epic.
It's epic. They're trees. They're mushrooms. It's like
it's
carts.
crazy. As the sun rises and the ice melts and this party comes to a close, everybody sleeps in piles all over this grove, these beasts, because they're exhausted. They were definitely drugged with sleep stuff, and it's been a long, long night chasing Larry at a 17 in and out of this place. But as the camera pans out over this beautiful snowy white grove and we see these peacefully sleeping beasts, we all know that this party was successful in crashing the Great Beast Bash of 2020, which I hope is a great reckoning for the end of this year as we move into a next one. We are leaving 2020 in the dust. We left it like Larry left this party. We are leaving it behind.
Amazing.
Amazing. All right, everybody. We are rounding up. We've got another show after this, so I want to make sure we get time to actually do our intros and outros. So let's go around, tell everybody who you are, where they can find you real fast, and then I'll close this out and I guess pass it off to whoever's coming up next. Who's that? Lauren, do y'all know?
Heroes.
Heroes!
CL. It's gonna be
Nice. So stick
awesome.
around. Let's go backwards this time. I can do that. Let's go backwards this time, and we're going to start with B.
Yeah. Hello. I have graced all of your presence as Neodane Stormhide this evening, but I'm normally known as B Zelda, and I'm not really that mean. It breaks my heart. You can find me on Twitter as @B_Zelda, podcaster, streamer, professional GM. And for Rollvember, you can find me again on Saturday, where I'm literally streaming for many, many hours. I will be joining Salty Sweet Games in the, oh gosh, I gotta count backwards, in the afternoon for something involving honey heist and wallabies. And then,
Don't worry about it, B.
actively worried. But after that, we'll be playing some Scum and Villainy, where I am just playing the muscle. So I'm really just playing out my dream character.
Nice. Trooper.
I am not muted. I'm Trooper SJP, and I like to imagine that Larry, the runner of scales, climbed up on top of a tree while everybody else was sort of collapsed, and then just waiting until they were really done, and then sneaking down and out of the party, and then being like, "Hey everyone, where are my friends?" And like they're all gone somewhere. He's just in the middle of snow. This was amazing. I want to thank everybody who donated. It's a really great cause. So thank you for giving us the chaos. And thank you for what a great crew. I really enjoyed my time. You can find me at Trooper SJP on Twitch, where I run some games. You can also find me all about, and I hope everyone has a wonderful set of holidays, winter holidays. And you can find me on Twitter at Academic Foxhole, and I just tweet exceedingly long tweet threads about random things. That's what I do.
Nice. Lauren.
Hey everybody, I'm Lauren. I'm ThatSaltyGinger over on Twitter and half of Salty Sweet Games here on Twitch. We will be back at Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific. That sounds right. This is like a thing. We are playing a Honey Heist Hack Burn Bright mashup that B will find out more about tomorrow and not now. It's going to be epic. It's going to be chaos. Maybe it was written by maybe 2 people from Salty Sweet Games. There are only 2 of us. So anyway, the only other thing about me is that I am a mod here. So I will be hanging out with y'all all Rollvember, as is B. And we over at Salty Sweet Games have been finishing up a fundraiser for a podcast. So if you want to check that out, I threw up the link in chat. It is not like this. It is horror. It is serious. So choose your holidays, celebration, however you go about it. That's it for me. I will see y'all later.
Nice. And Drak.
Hi, I'm Draconix, or Drak for short, just because it's easy to say and much faster to spell. You can find me over on Twitter at Draconix. That's DRAKONIQUES. I stream all over the place. I play a lot of TTRPGs online. You can probably find my schedule pinned on my Twitter account, because I do too many things. I honestly can't remember all of them. No, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun playing today, just playing a short angry boy. I honestly didn't expect the virtuoso to call him little. Back then I was like, oh no, she said
I was
it.
saving that. I was like,
commit.
I tried to pick my words really carefully, and I saved it for the end because I was like, I wonder if he'll pick up on it if I totally accidentally insult him.
Yeah, that had to. I was like, oh no, I thought they were gonna be happy together, but
No,
I guess
I have
not.
to
She said
punch her.
little.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
That's me.
Yeah, also. And I'm Dot. I am Little Red Dot Online. I play a lot of games. I roll a lot of dice on lots of different places, but you can catch me during the week over at Kobold Press, where I'm the Twitch producer. If you like what you saw today, every monster that we use, I think sans Krampus, all come out of the new Tome of Beast 2, which is pretty exciting, and you can actually get Tome of Beast 2 now on Roll20. So everything that I showed you today, the tokens, the character builds, all of that is like readily available. So check that out. One, because it's got some great winter time monsters, obviously. You can have a lot of fun with that. And more importantly, I want to thank chat, because today during this stream alone, we raised $830 for Code 2040. So thank you so very much. If you want to know more about Code 2040, you should check out the work they're doing. It's incredible and really important in terms of like activating and connecting and mobilizing racial inequity in communities, which obviously is a hot topic of conversation in 2020, and one that shouldn't go away just because we're rolling into a new year. So thank you for your donations. Thank you for giving to a very important cause. And, adding monsters and shenanigans for this crew, because clearly it was needed for them at the end. So thank you all again. And I think this is going to be going on for a few more days. So be back here on Roll20 for Rollvember to see them on Saturday, to see a lot. There's like board games being played. There's TTRPGs being played. And don't forget, we have a hashtag, y'all. I believe that you can hashtag Rollvember and give us your favorite Rollvember traditions. Yeah. There's a cheeky little video out. I'm pretty sure I said my favorite tradition was dropping dice off Nakatomi Plaza.
It was so good.
So, the video I sent Carlos, I could not laugh at the end. I'm really glad he cut my giggle out, because I was never able to record it for him without the giggle at the end. So there we are. Thank you all so much. Have a fantastic evening. An even more fantastic holiday, however and wherever it is you celebrate. And remember, Rollvember, the 13th month of the year, when we eat leftovers and we play tabletop games. All right, everybody, have a wonderful evening, and we will see you in 2021. Bye.